inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio, video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, Frames by Ryan James, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Benjamin Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Game 1, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Murex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, RTC Networks, the City of Ray, United Quality Cooperative, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Flag Family Media.
And as we come here to Ray, North Dakota at Kurt Hodden Field Court, we're live for a doubleheader coverage tonight for the games here out of District 7 tonight. My name is Randy Peterson, alongside my production crew tonight, David Peterson, along with Owen Miller and James Myers, running our dual cameras here tonight. And it's senior night here tonight for the Ray girls basketball team as the Ray seniors are introduced tonight. One of our seniors is Maddox Falk. She is a 5'7" senior for the Ray Jays. I think she started for the last 2 years for sure, probably off and on in her sophomore year and freshman year, but she's got a nice following tonight as we honor the seniors from the Ray Jays tonight. Kinley Johnson, another senior here in Ray, North Dakota, here on senior night at Kurt Hodden Field Court. And Kinley has started off and on for head coach Michael Bergstrom over the years as well. And handing her parents some flowers and getting a hug. And that's what we're doing here tonight on senior night. The last home game that these girls have put on a Ray J uniform. And our final senior tonight is Erica Kettleson. Erica has started for head coach Matt Heyer for at least 3 years, probably 4 years to my knowledge. And she's played a lot of sports here at Ray, including volleyball and basketball. I'm not sure if she runs track or if she golfs or what else she does, but She's a very good volleyball player, and she holds her own on the basketball floor as well. So those are our three seniors tonight: Maddox Falk, Kinley Johnson, and Erica Kettleson. And as we pan back out here at Kurt Hodden Field Court, we're going to have our band playing tonight. There's lots of activities going on. It'll be the Ray Jays hosting the Parshall Braves here at Kurt Hodden Field Court tonight in the final District 7 game of the season for both teams. And tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, I guess it is, down in Minot, the District 7 ADs and coaches will get together and have the seedings, and once we know them, we'll let you know them, as we're going to be covering the entire District 7 girls basketball tournament at the Well on the campus of Williston State College starting next week. And so we're looking forward to that. So when we return to our NCC Sports Desk and our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we'll step aside, we'll come back after this timeout. We'll have our Continental Resources coaches' comments. First up, it'll be Damon Brady, the head girls basketball coach for the Parshall Braves. Back after this timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we come back into GameDay Media and to our NCC Sports Desk, welcome again to our Continental Resources Coaches' Comments here on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with head coach Damon Brady of the Parshall Braves to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening with the Ray Jays. And first of all, Coach Brady, thanks for taking some time to talk with us here on GameDay Media.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Always good to visit with you. Yes, tonight's game is really crucial. We are sitting in the middle of the pack, so tonight's game is going to have a lot to do with how the seeding is going to be. We can be anywhere, just kind of what I'm looking at, anywhere from 4th through 6th place out of 10 teams. So that's kind of where it's at and how important tonight's game is.
Yeah, and as I look at your schedule, Coach, the Braves have put together a 6-game winning streak recently and seem to be playing some pretty good basketball. And it's always good to be playing your best basketball basketball late in the season when the postseason is just around the corner. What has been the key to the success lately, Coach?
Well, I believe we've been trying to do 5 things we talked about a lot. And one of them is we have to take care of the basketball. Early in the year, there was times we had, 25 to 30 turnovers a game, and we're starting to get better at that. Also, rebounding, is crucial, and that's one of the things that we have been doing better lately. We have to get to the free throw line. Earlier in the year, we were only getting to the line maybe 4 to 8 times at the beginning, but now we're getting in the 20s, which means we're getting it inside, which means we're attacking the basket a little bit more, and then also at the same time, we always tell the girls, be that defender you don't like on you. So defense, we are doing a lot better job, rotating a lot better, putting more pressure on the basketball. And when we do those things, good things are going to happen. And lastly, good shot selection. Earlier in the year, we're averaging like 29 points a game, but now we almost double that, where we're almost at 50 points a game in these last, on our 6-game winning streak that we currently have. So proud of the girls, and, we had to overcome a lot of adversity. We've had some key injuries to some key players, and that really hurt us. And now we're finally starting to adjust, find our roles, and hopefully we can take care of business tonight.
Well, I've recently read that Emily Fixico has signed a national letter of intent to attend Williston State College and play for the Tetons next year, Coach. What an honor and an opportunity for Emily, Coach.
Yes, it is. Emily is and was a big part of our program. She did have surgery about a week and a half ago, and it's going to take about 9 months. We're thinking around September, and I know Coach Triplett will be happy to get her on the floor. It's one of the goals that we want to do is help our players, get to the next level. Last year we had Salma Ruiz sign with United Tribes. The year before, Ivy Fox with North Dakota State College of Science. So we got a lot of good players that, come out of Parshall here. I'm proud of all of our girls, each and every one of them. But like you said, that's something really good. Emily deserves it. She's a good student. I remember one time last year, she had, 25 rebounds, in one game, and that's just an attribute to her strength and her hard work.
Well, let's talk about the game a little bit tonight against the Jays. Last Friday night, the Jays played a very good game against the Tioga Pirates and played their hearts out, really. The Jays led at all quarter breaks, but ended up losing the game late in the fourth quarter. And the Jays, no doubt, will want to be ready to play tonight. And what's your strategy tonight to take home a District 7 win at Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray tonight, Coach?
Well, that's the thing is just like how they are playing their best basketball, that's where we're at. They're going to have the advantage, on home. I'm not sure if it's their senior night or anything like that yet, but if it does, that's always, good times for, teams to even be up more for the basketball game. But, they're a good team. We met them earlier in the year. Looking at tape, they're not the same basketball team. They're executing a lot more. They do have some size, and it's always a tough place to play there at Ray. But if, like I had mentioned, we rebound, play good defense, take care of the basketball, good shot selection, get to the free throw line, winning is going to take care of itself.
Well, you've been listening to our Continental Resources Coaches Comments with the Parshall Braves head coach Damon Brady. We're still minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, so when we take a quick timeout, we'll come back. I'll talk with Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays as we continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
Hey Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we come back to the NCC Sports Desk, welcome back to our Continental Resources Coaches' comments on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach Matt Heyer of the Ray Jays to talk with me about their upcoming game this evening in a District 7 matchup with the Parshall Braves. And as we come back into GameDay Media, thank you, Coach Heyer, for making yourself available here on our Continental Resources Coaches' comments.
Appreciate it, Randy.
Before we talk about the game tonight with the Parshall Braves, your Ray Jays almost pulled off the biggest upset of the year last Friday evening against the Tioga Pirates. I thought your Jays played their collective hearts out in that game, and despite the late loss in the fourth quarter, you had to be pretty proud with the way your Jays responded and played that night, Coach.
Yeah, we were very happy with. They came out focused. We had good energy from the start. I felt like it was a game where we executed for 3 quarters, which we've kind of been struggling with up and down throughout the year. And then, like we've kind of always said, if we can make some shots and make it a competitive game, we were happy that we gave ourselves the opportunity to have a chance to win. Obviously, we'd like to have a few plays back or a couple made free throws, a couple missed shots difference in that game, but we were happy with the effort and the focus of our girls.
Well, tonight your Jays will take on the Parshall Braves, another District 7 opponent on your home court at Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray. This is a rescheduled game from January 12th due to weather, and the Braves have been playing some pretty good basketball lately as well. So what do you feel will be a deciding factor enable your Jays to win their final home game of the regular season tonight, Coach?
Kind of our game plan going into tonight is we got to take care of the basketball. It's kind of been our bugaboo, so to say, throughout the year. When we've been able to get a good amount of shot attempts, we've converted at a pretty good clip. So if we can limit our turnovers, take care of the ball, execute, and get the shots that we want, hopefully we can continue to play quality help side defense, which has been an improvement kind of throughout the year. We're hoping that those will be some of the key factors for us in our game.
Well, as you're planning on having senior night tonight, you've got 3 seniors that have been playing for you this year: Maddox Falk, Erica Kettleson, and Kinley Johnson, that have provided some leadership to the younger players. And any final thoughts about the Ray J seniors playing in their final game of the season on their home court tonight, Coach?
I could say it's gone quick. I've had these same 3 girls for the last 4 years, kind of watched them grow as players and also as young adults throughout these 4 years as well. They've come a long ways, especially as basketball players. They're a very focused group. They come ready to play, and they give a lot of effort, which I hope the younger kids appreciate and kind of look up to and can emulate. As we're a very young team, I think they've done a good job from a leadership standpoint.
Well, you've been listening to our Continental Resources Coaches' comments with Ray J's head coach Matt Heyer. We're only minutes away from our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off, so we'll step aside when we come back. We'll come back with our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup as we continue with the Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk after a few words from some of our great GameDay Media sponsors.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701 965-4200 today. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
And as we come back here to Kurt Houghton Field Court in Ray, North Dakota, my name is Randy Peterson. We're here at GameDay Media, and we've got our privilege tonight to broadcast two District 7 basketball games tonight here. And going at it in our first game of our doubleheader coverage here on GameDay Media, it'll be the Parshall Braves taking on the Ray Jays. And following the completion of the first game, it'll be the boys going at it tonight. So we're looking forward to that. Made a little bit of housekeeping duty changes. We're going to move our camera a little bit for underneath the basket. Our officials are asking us to move that, so we did that. And so we're a little bit late on coming on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, but we're glad that you're here, and we're looking forward to being able to broadcast our game here tonight with our coverage. We're about a minute and a half away from our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup and our national anthem tonight. And another action that is going on this evening tonight over in Powers Lake It is another District 7 matchup tonight at the barn in Powers Lake, with the Tioga Lady Pirates traveling over to Powers Lake to take on the Ranchers from Burke Central, Lewis and Clark. And again tonight, our broadcast in doubleheader coverage. Our first game, it'll be the Ray Jays taking on the Parshall Braves. And as our band from Ray High School is going to be providing our national anthem tonight, we'll keep it right here as we honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem by the Ray High School Band under the direction of Wendell Nelson. And we'll wait for them to get ready to play here. Wendell Nelson is the band director for the Ray High School Band. Our coaches tonight for the Ray Jays here on senior night is Matt Heyer. And for the Parshall Braves, it is Damon Brady. And as we turn it over to our announcer, it'll be the Ray High School Band with the playing of our national anthem. Nice job by the Ray High School Pep Band under the direction of Wendell Nelson in the playing of our national anthem. As we look at our starting lineups tonight for the Parshall Braves coming into this game with a 7-10 overall record. They are 2-4 in the district. They'll start out with number 33, Casey Jo Heavy Gun at the post. She's a 6-foot sophomore. Ashton Keplin gets the start tonight, a 5'6" sophomore. And Isabella Polanco, a 5'5" senior, getting the start at guard tonight. Another guard, Alyssa Hawkinson, stands 5'4". She's a senior. And Kiana Evenson, another 5'4" senior, getting the start tonight for the Parshall Braves under head coach Damon Brady with a 7-10 overall record. This game was to be played on January 12th. And because of weather, it had to be rescheduled. And so they have been introduced. And now for the Ray Jays, their starting lineup with head coach Matt Heyer, 5-12 on the season so far, 4-8 in the district. They'll start out with Brinley Kincaid, a 5'4" freshman. And Maya Knox gets the start tonight, a 5'10" sophomore, wearing number 3. A senior, Maddox Falk, a 5'7" senior, gets the start tonight. And as well as Erica Kettleson, another senior, standing 5'10". She is a senior, wearing number 22. And Kinley Johnson, a 5'5" senior for the Ray Jays, wears number 23. And so as we have our starting lineup tonight, again, you can see it there. Our officials tonight, Matt Liebel. As we're underway, Matt Liebel, Monty Lund, and right off the bat, a three-pointer put in by number 3, Kiana Evenson, with the first bucket of the night. And now here is a turnover for the Ray Jays as we're underway here. Keplin goes up with a shot, goes to the paint, and she's going to be fouled, as our officials tonight. Keplin goes to the free throw line for the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and she's off to a quick start with her first point of the game. Keplin stands 5'6". She is a sophomore and gets the roll here at Kurt Field Court. And just like that, the Parshall Braves out to a quick 5-0 lead on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Brindley Kincaid getting a wide open look. Maya Knox with the rebound. That's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Parshall Braves. So it goes back over to the Ray Jays as Johnson in the corner. Dribbles out of trouble, now pushes it to the top of the key. Maya Knox goes along the baseline, tiptoes along the baseline where it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Ray Jays. Maya with the basketball, goes out on top. Getting close to the shot clock here. Here's Brindley. Kincaid tried to get it to Erica Kettleson. Now the ball's out of bounds. Another turnover for the Ray Jays. Their second of the contest as Maya Knox will come out of the game. As Brooklyn Edwards will check in on the first substitution of the night for the Ray Jays. Evenson goes right side. They go inside to Heavy Gun. Heavy Gun puts a shot up that's no good. Good box out by the Ray Jays. Here come the Jays again. Maddox Falk into the paint, going coast to coast, puts up the shot. We're going to have a foul called against Parshall. It's going to go against Isabella Polanco. Her first foul of the game with 6:24 to go. And from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, it'll be Maddox Falk, the 5'7" senior for the Ray Jays. First one's up, hits the bottom of the net, and the Ray Jays are on the board. Maddox tends to play college softball somewhere next fall. And very good pitcher, an all-region pitcher for the Ray Jays. And looking forward to her decision on where she decides to play at the next level in college softball. Here's Heavy Gun putting up the shot. That's no good. Kettleson has her foot on the line. It's out of bounds, so it stays with the Parshall Braves. They get it inside to Heavy Gun, and then they throw it away. There's a steal, and it's put in by Carrie Evenson. Kiana Evenson, excuse me. Brooklyn Edwards into the game now. And now we have a traveling violation called against the Ray Jays, their fourth turnover of the game. As we come into the front court, it is Kiana Evenson with the dribble, looking for somebody to throw it to, and then throws it away. Turnover by the Braves, and here come the Ray Jays, and it's going to be off the leg of Erica Kettleson for another Ray Jay turnover. So Ray yet to find this. They're down 7-2. Put a little pressure in the backcourt. Edwards bothering the guards a little bit. No problem by Hawkinson to come into the front court. Keplin pulls the trigger from the deep three. That's no good. Here's Ray Jays now with a little trouble. Edwards goes for three. That is kind of blocked. And the Ray Jays come from out of bounds, and that'll be another turnover against the Ray Jays. Here come the Braves. Underneath, there's a shot put up, rebound by Folk. Now we're going to have a foul called against Parshall. It's going to go against number 1. Actually, it's going to go against 1, Alyssa Hawkinson. Her first foul. Oh, missed a free throw shot there, but better for the Ray Jays as Maddox Falk drains the Tag Ace Hardware three-pointer. Cuts the lead down to 2. Here's Heavy Gun, and then Heavy Gun is going to have a foul on Kettleson. Erica with her first personal foul. They get the ball into Hawkinson. Now back inside to Heavy Gun. Heavy Gun with the shot. That's no good. Gets her own rebound. The putback is no good. And here come the Ray Jays again. Kinley Johnson pulls the trigger. That's no good. Gets her own rebound back. As Caden Sargent throws it away. Here comes Kiana Evenson with the left hand. Climbs the board and puts it down 4-2. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the Braves 9, the Ray Jays 5. Will take a short St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, Ray Jays with the basketball, trailing by 4, 9-5, with 4 minutes remaining. Now here's almost another steal. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be last touch by the Braves and out of bounds. It will stay with the Ray Jays. Tried to get inside to Caden Sargent, and then there's another turnover, the 8th of the night for the Jays. And here's a double dribble called against Parshall. So we've got a total of 9 points for the Braves, 5 points for the Ray Jays here in this District 7 matchup tonight here on GameDay Media. Glad you've joined us here tonight. And here's a kick out. Tried to get it into the hands of Edwards, and that's another turnover for the Ray Jays. They go to the corner with Hawkinson. That's a shot put up by number 21, Paloma Ruiz. And the rebound, and then we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Ray Jays. 3:12 to go here in the first quarter. Shot put up by Kincaid. Comes away empty. They try to go it inside to Sargent. She wasn't expecting it. And here come the Braves again. Here's another one by Kiana Evenson. That's off the mark, no good. Keplin puts up the putback. That one is no good, and the Ray Jays coming back again. They go inside to Caden Sargent. Sargent works down low, and she'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as Ashton Keplin picks up her first personal foul. And it sends Caden Sargent to the free throw line to shoot 2. Sargent, a sophomore for head coach Matt Heyer and the Ray Jays, toes the stripe, and the first one in here at Kurt Hodden Field Court for Caden Sargent. Coming in now is Isabella Williams for the Parshall Braves, a 5'6" 8th grader. A lot of young ball players in this district up here in District 7. As Sargent misses the opportunity, and now here's a tie-up, but it's going to be going over to the Parshall Braves on the missed free throw. So with that, the Jays pull off the press, and Hawkinson comes into the front court. Almost a steal by the Jays. They get the ball, try to get it inside. The ball lands in the hands of the 8th grader, Williams, and now back out on top to Evenson. Evenson on the right side to Polanco. Isabella gives it up to Evenson. Now they try to get it inside. Now back out to Polanco for 3, no good. Long rebound, comes back to Polanco. Second shot put up, no good. Braves are getting the shots. They're up by 3, 9-6. Cross-court pass to Brindley Kincaid, and Kincaid finding the range off the glass for the Ray Jays. They're within 1, 9-8. As the Braves come into the front court, here's Evenson. Kick out to Ruiz. Ruiz with the dribble. On the right side, they go back to Evenson. Now inside to Williams. Williams with the turnaround shots, no good. Hawkinson there for the rebound. Here's a three-pointer by Ruiz. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound by the Braves. Here's another one. On the floor, Hawkinson with it. They go inside to the 8th grader. That is number 10, Isabella Williams, with a kick out to Evenson. Evenson's going to get called for the travel. So 3 shot attempts, and then a turnover by the Parshall Braves gives the ball back over to the Ray Jays. Here is Brindley Kincaid. The ball goes off of her arms, but it's slapped out of bounds by the Braves as another substitution. Leah Newman checking in for head coach Damon Brady. Newman is a 5'5" 8th grader, so they're playing younger at Parshall for sure. Here's Maya Knox with a kick out to Edwards, right side to Falk. Falk puts it in from 3. Her second one in a row from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. The Jays with a 2-point lead. And now here's a travel called against Alyssa Hawkinson. 45.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. As the ball is turned back over to the Ray Jays. Entry pass into Caden Sargent. Now backdoor cut to Brindley Kincaid. And Brindley puts it in with a nice find by Caden Sargent. It's up to a 4-point lead with 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Braves started out hot, but then the Ray Jays have come back. Here's Ruiz. Out on top, it's Polanco. Polanco now goes back over to Ruiz. Pulls the trigger from deep 3 and rattles the rim and drives it home. That's Paloma with the 3-pointer. Here's Maya Knox out to Falk. Falk again from the 3-point line at the buzzer. Puts it down for the third one of the quarter. What a quarter for Maddox Falk with 3 3-pointers, 2 free throws. And the Ray Jays go to the quarter break with a 3-point lead, 15-12. We'll step aside, come back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come back for the start of our second quarter, the Ray Jays with a big finish to the quarter, leading the Braves 15-12 as we start our Northwest Therapy Services second quarter, and almost a turnover by the Ray Jays, but it'll stay with Ray as the ball was last touched by the Parshall Braves. Maya Knox with the basketball. Now gets it into the hands of the sharpshooter, Maddox Falk. Here's Brindley Kincaid finding Brooklyn Edwards, and Edwards has her shot deflected, and then we're going to have a foul called against the Ray Jays, I believe. It's going to be a second quarter, and they'll ring up number 15. That is Brindley Kincaid with her first personal foul here in the game. 7:35 just underway here with our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second quarter. Hawkinson looking inside, goes to heavy gun. No, that is Casey Joe, yes. Inside to Casey Joe with the shot from the base off the glass. That's no good. Had a good look, just didn't finish. Here comes Falk again. Zone defense by the Braves. Knox gets double teamed, almost stolen away, and now here's going to be a blocking foul called against Parshall. That'll go against Kiana Evenson with her first personal foul. Evenson with 7 points for the Braves, the leading scorer for the Braves. But it's Falk with 11 points in the quarter, and now here's another blocking foul that's going to be called against Parshall. This time it's going to go against number 3 again. So 2 consecutive fouls by the senior Kiana Evenson as Polanco comes out of the game. Keppelin will check back in for the Parshall Braves, and a fresh 35 goes on the shot clock. Here's Edwards going inside to Kincaid, a kick out. Here's Edwards left all alone from the corner, her favorite spot, no good. As the ball comes back out, long rebound is going to be tied up, and it will go over to the Parshall Braves. Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Ray Jays 15 and the Parshall Braves 12 here in this District 7 match at Kurt Hodden Field Court. Again, my name's Randy Peterson. Glad you've joined us tonight on Game Day Media. Here's a shot put up from the corner, and I'm not sure who number 55 is, but we'll get a name when we get a chance. There's a turnover by the Ray Jays as they come back. There's a shot put up that's no good. Heavy gun there with the rebound put back. That one's no good, but she's going to go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot 2 as they call the foul against the Ray Jays. Number 10, Addison Donnelly, picking up her first foul of the game with 6:18 to go. Casey Joe heavy gun with the first free throw attempt is no good. Second one is short as well, but the offensive rebound comes out to the Parshall Braves, and there's a shot put up by number 55. And I'm sorry I don't know his name, but I will ask somebody when we have a chance to do that. And here's another turnover by the Ray Jays. So they get the ball up front. 55 again is going to pull the trigger, and This time she's off the mark. Kinley Johnson with a quick trigger, that's no good. Here comes Keplin and the Braves into the front court. Ruiz with the shot, that's no good. Maddox Falk gets it to Maya Knox, now down low to Donnelly. Donnelly looks inside, has the ball go through the hands. Another turnover for the Ray Jays and Maddox Falk. Hawkinson now goes over to Keplin, pulls the trigger from 3. That's too heavy. As the rebound being fought for, picked up by the Braves. Here's another shot. That's no good. Braves controlling the boards here, and then we're going to be tied up. And this time the possession arrow will go over to the Ray Jays. And Casey Joe Heavygun is going to come out of the game, and Isabella Williams will check in. They try to go back door, almost stolen away. Here is Kinley Johnson's shot blocked, and then there's going to be a foul called as Kinley Johnson will pick up her first personal foul of the game. As we continue on here with Game Day Media coverage, here's a shot put up, not a shot, a turnover. And now here's going to be a foul called against the Parshall Braves. It's a non-shooting foul. Ray Jays continue. Second foul against Polanco. Inside to Maya Knox, and here's another foul that's going to be whistled against Parshall. And I believe they're going to whistle number 45, Ashton Keplin. We finally found out who number 55 is. That is Hayden Chase. As she's in the game now, we'll make sure we say her name next time she touches the ball, as Maya Knox puts in her first point of the night. (16-14), the Jays with a 2-point lead so far here. About halfway through the quarter, as Maya Knox makes both of them from the Cirrus Valley Dental Group free throw line. Chase gives the ball up to Ruiz. Inside entry pass to Williams, backs down low. And the shot's no good. Ball's on the deck still. Picked up by the Ray Jays. Kind of helter-skelter here for a little bit. Edwards tries to find Donnelly, throws it away. Turnover number 15 against the Ray Jays. Pass out to Chase. Chase from the baseline, that's no good. And then we're going to have a tie-up, and it'll stay with the Parshall Braves. This break in the action gives us a chance to thank The Porch, locally owned coffee shop in Ray, North Dakota, serving a variety of drinks with a flavor for everyone. That's The Porch. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of District 7 girls basketball action from Kurt Hoddenfield Court in Ray. Back after this short timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
And as we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it's Parshall with the basketball. They get the ball into Casey Joe Heavy Gun. Now out on top, it's Ruiz with a deep three-pointer that's off the front iron. No good, and the rebound taken down by the Ray Jays. Here comes Falk, looks inside to Kincaid, pulls the trigger about 6 feet out, no good. The offensive rebound by Knox. Gets the ball out, now they get it back to Brinley Kincaid, then Brinley took a step before she was able to put the ball in motion. So that's a turnover called against the Ray Jays. Substitution gives us a chance to thank the Farmers Union Insurance Larson Boston Agency located in Crosby. They sell crop, farm, and ranch, home and auto, commercial and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. Here's a shot put up by Casey Joe Heavy Gun. That's no good. Brinley Kincaid's going off the glass with the three-point attempt. That's no good. Kinley Johnson's going to throw it at the hoop. That one's no good. Now here's a steal. They go inside. They got Kincaid surrounded. Kinley Johnson now goes over to Kincaid. They find Knox at the free throw line with a kick out to Falk. Back over to Knox. Knox in the paint. Goes back door to Donnelly. Donnelly puts it up. That's no good. And the ball's going into the hands of the Parshall Braves. Missed opportunity there for the Ray Jays. They're up by 3, 17-14 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Heavy Gun with another missed shot off the glass. Gets her own rebound. Fights her way down low. Has the ball stolen. Then it's a travel, and it's going to stay with the Parshall Braves. .158 remaining. Out on top, it's Ruiz. Goes on the right side to Polanco, now throws it away. Turnover against Parshall. Here come the Jays again into the front court. They go over to Kinley Johnson. Johnson with the dribble. Goes to Knox. Knox with the paint. Goes up, has her shot blocked by Casey Joe Heavy Gun as she hits the deck. And here's a shot put up by number 21. That is Paloma Ruiz, and it'll be a foul against the Ray Jays. They're going to whistle number 15, Brinley Kincaid, with the foul. As number 21, Paloma Ruiz, goes to the free throw line. Free throws up, and that's off the iron, no good. She's got 3 points on the night as we have a couple substitutions. Brooklyn Edwards checking in for Kinley Johnson. Isabella Williams and Alyssa Hawkinson checking in for the Braves. Second free throw attempt is good by number 21, Paloma Ruiz. She's got 4 points on the night now as the Ray Jays come into the front court. Out on top, it's Falk. Scoreless since the first quarter as the shot put up and it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jays. 17-15. Been a while since anybody scored here. A field goal, that is. Here's Keplin trying to put in a three-pointer. That one's no good. Ruiz is going to try her luck at it. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Ray Jays. There's a shot put up by the Braves again. It's going to blow off the arms of the Parshall Braves, so it'll go over to the Ray Jays. Ray with a 2-point lead, 17-15. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll take a short timeout as well. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of District 7 girls basketball. Back after this short timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it is the Ray Jays with the basketball. That timeout brought to you by St. Luke's Medical Center, located up in Crosby. Here's the Jays. Brindley Kincaid goes inside to Knox. Knox throws it to the paint, turns it over again. Another turnover for the Ray Jays. They've got 17 turnovers for the Jays to match their point total. Here's Ruiz off the side of the backboard. That's no good. Williams with the rebound. Now Ruiz with it. Ruiz got away with a travel. Here's a shot put up. And that is number 5, Leah Newman, with her first bucket of the night as the buzzer sounds to end the first half of play. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it is the Ray Jays 17, the Parshall Braves 17. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this 3-minute timeout with the start of our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
Bank of Tioga, with locations in Tioga and Crosby, North Dakota. Come and talk to us about all your financial needs. Whether it's agriculture, business, investments, or personal banking, we have the right product for you. Call our Tioga Bank at 701-664-3388 or our Crosby Bank at 701-965-6333 to discuss your needs with us. Ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center, great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it.
And as we come back here to GameDay Media on our Bank of Tioga halftime report, the game is tied at the end of two quarters, 17-17. The Jays held a 15-12 lead at the end of the first quarter, and only a total of 7 points scored in the second quarter, 5 by the Braves and 2 by the Ray Jays. And so that puts us at 17-17. As we look at the stats in the scorebook, the Ray Jays 5 out of 21 from the field, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. They put in 3 3-pointers tonight from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line from Maddox Falk, all in the first quarter. But the big thing on the scorebook for the Ray Jays is they've committed 17 first half turnovers. For the Parshall Braves, they were 6 out of 33 from the field, 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. They had 2 3-pointers tonight. They committed 7 turnovers. As we look at the individual points for the Ray Jays, Maddox Falk with 11 points, all of them in the first quarter, leads all scorers. 4 points put in by Brinley Kincaid, 2 points for Maya Knox, and 1 point for Caden Sargent for a total of 17 first half points. And for the Parshall Braves, leading scorer for the Braves with 7 points is Kiana Evenson. 4 points put in by Paloma Ruiz. 2 points for Leah Newman, Ashton Keplin, and Hayden Chase. 2 fouls each for Isabella Polanco and Kiana Evenson and Ashton Keplin, and Brinley Kincaid also with 2 personal fouls in the first half for the Ray Jays. We're going to send it back to our studio as we continue on here with our Bank of Tioga halftime report. Once again, your halftime score, it's the Ray Jays 17, the Parshall Braves 17. We'll step aside and come back after this timeout.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career?
consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit clr.com to start your new career today.
And as we come back here to the start of our Northwest Therapy Services, start of our second quarter, the Ray Jays on the court, as we look at the start of our Northwest Therapy Services, start of our third quarter. It'll be a Ray Jays basketball. Kenley Johnson. So Ray Jays start the same way they started the game tonight. Get it into Kettleson. Kettleson goes back door to Johnson. Johnson can't finish on a nice play design, but the ball goes off the arms of the Parshall Braves. It'll stay with the Ray Jays with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Here's Falk with the drive. Kettleson left all alone, throws it right to the Braves. It's a turnover against Ray. 17-17 as we begin our third quarter. Casey Jo Heavygun goes up, and she gets called for the travel before she puts the ball up. And so that's another turnover, the 8th turnover of the night for the Ray Jays, or for the Parshall Braves, excuse me. Here's Maya Knox left all alone. Gives it up to the sharpshooter, Maddox Falk. That's no good. Brinley Kincaid gets it on the rebound, and it'll be the Ray Jays with another opportunity. They go inside and end up throwing it away. Here's the ball kicked, and it stays with the Parshall Braves as they reset the offense. Kiana Evenson drives to the paint, has her pockets picked by Knox. Knox comes into the front court, picks up her dribble, now goes back door to Maddox Falk. Shots away, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled, and it'll be against Casey Jo Heavygun. Casey Jo with her first personal foul. And it's a shooting foul for Erica Kettleson, as Kettleson, the senior for the Ray Jays, looking for her first point from the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line. Free throw is up and gets the roll here at Kurt Hodden Field Court. And that gives the lead by 1 to the Ray Jays, 18-17. We'll have boys action following our completion of this first game, as Kettleson unable to connect on the second free throw. So here come the Parshall Braves, trailing by 1. Kepler. They go inside to Heavygun. Heavygun with it, goes to the paint, puts up the shot again. Good defense by Ray. Here comes Falk for the Jays. Bounce pass over to Kincaid. Now back out on top to Falk. Falk inside to Knox. He's wide open. Then they get the ball over to Kincaid. Now here's Johnson. Over to Kettleson. Kettleson left wide open. They find Falks at the right elbow. Shots away, no good. Alyssa Hawkinson with a three-point effort. That one's no good. Then we're going to have a foul called against the Parshall Braves. They're going to whistle Ashton Keplin with her third personal foul. With 5:47 remaining, it's an 18-17 game. The Jays out on top by 1 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Maya Knox off the window. That's no good. As the rebound comes away to the Braves again. Glad to have our listeners from KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 on the line tonight. We welcome them into our coverage here from Ray. There's a turnover by the Parshall Braves, and now the ball is out of bounds. Last touched by the .5:10 to go. Ray with the basketball, up by 1. They get the ball into Kettleson. Double and triple team. Sticky defense for the Braves. Pass, tried to get it into Johnson. Johnson gets it, puts the shot up. And then they'll go to the free throw line. That'll be Kinley Johnson going to the line as the foul is whistled against number 10, Isabella Williams. 4:46 remaining. 18-17 as the first one is off the mark by Kinley Johnson, still looking for her first point. Second free throw and gets the roll here. So Kinley Johnson gives the Ray Jays a 2-point lead, 19-17. They go inside to Heavy Gun, and Heavy Gun gets the shot off, but she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as the foul is whistled against the Ray Jays, number 15. That is Brindley Kincaid picking up her third personal foul of the night. That's the first team foul as Heavy Gun is short on the free throw attempt. Still looking for her first point of the night. 4:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Second one is off the front iron as well by Casey Joe. And so, still a 2-point lead. Here's Donnelly with a shot. That's no good. Ball comes back out into the hands of Ray. Entry pass into Kettleson. Backdoor cut to Brooklyn Edwards as Edwards gets the shot up, but she's going to be fouled. So it'll be Brooklyn going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Brooklyn still trying to find her first point of the game. Puts up the first one. That is no good. The 8th grader stands 5'8". We'll get a second free throw from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Next one up is good by Brooklyn. So a 3-point lead now. The Ray Jays haven't scored a field goal since the first quarter. They still lead by 3. Kiana Evenson goes out on top to Ruiz. Ruiz rings the bell from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. Ties it up at 20-20. Battling back and forth here. Now here is another turnover by Ray. Sticky defense Ruiz goes with the shot. That's no good. Ball's on the deck, and it's going to be tied up. It'll stay with the Parshall Braves. As Leah Newman, the 8th grader, checks in for head coach Damon Brady, and with that we have a timeout on the floor. 3:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it is 20-20. We'll be back after this short timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com.
And as we come back out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, it is Isabella Polanco with the three-point effort. That is no good. Here come the Jays again. They're running as Falk has the ball in the corner, and then the foul is going to be called against the Parshall Braves, number 3. That is Kiana Evenson picking up her 3rd personal foul. And that is the 5th team foul with 3:26 remaining here in the third quarter. So it'll be the Ray Jays shooting the double bonus from here on out on any Parshall Braves foul. Maddox Falk toes the line and comes away empty. Still with 11 points, all of them in the first quarter. There's going to be a shot of violation by Parshall, but doesn't matter as Falk puts in the free throw. And the lead back to 1 by the Parshall Braves, 21-20. And now we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against Kinley Johnson. That'll be Johnson's 2nd personal foul. 3:14 remaining. Braves with it. They try to go inside as Kettleson knocks it out of bounds. Boy, we've had a lot of poke checks here tonight. Not a very good, clean game by any means. Hawkinson with the dribble, guarded there by Brooklyn Edwards. It's Polanco looking inside, finds Williams. Williams with a shot from the paint, that's no good, and it's going to be tied up. This time the ball will go over to the Ray Jays on the possession arrow. 2:57 to go in the third. It's a 1-point lead for the Ray Jays. If you're just joining us, Ray led 15-12 at the end of the first quarter. It was all tied up at 17 at the half. Here's Donnelly, and Donnelly is going to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line for the double bonus. There's another foul called against the Parshall Braves. I believe they're going to ring up Isabella Polanco, and that'll be Polanco's 4th personal foul, and the free throw is off the mark by Donnelly. 21-20. Addison puts up the 2nd free throw and doesn't get the roll, but Kettleson there for the rebound. Here's a shot put up by the Jays. That's no good. Still looking for their first field goal since the first quarter. Donnelly loses the handle on it, and good defense by Parshall. Inside pass thrown away by the Braves. Here's Brooklyn Edwards, and now we're going to have another foul that's going to be whistled this time against number 3, Kiana Evenson. So big foul trouble for head coach Damon Brady as he's got Isabella Polanco and Kiana Evenson both with 4 personal fouls as Brooklyn Edwards, the 8th grader, toes the stripe from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. First one's off the mark, no good. Leah Newman and Evenson will check out of the game. (21-20). Brooklyn Edwards makes 1 out of 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. All free throws since the first quarter for the Ray Jays. They hold a 2-point lead, 22-20. Backdoor cut to Hawkinson. Hawkinson dribbles out of the paint, goes inside to Heavy Gun, and Heavy Gun puts the shot up, but then she gets called for the travel on the block. Good defense by the Ray Jays. 1:51 remaining here in the third. Kettleson left all alone, puts it up. That one's too hard. And another rebound by the Braves. Keplin gives it up to Hawkinson. Now to Keplin, driving along the baseline. Reverse layup is no good as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Parshall Braves as Keplin run out of real estate. There's good defense. Ball's in the back court, and then the Ray Jays are going to throw it out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for Ray. 22-20 with 1:17 to go in the third. Hawkinson triggers the inbounds pass. Got to get it in. Almost swiped away there by Kettleson. Back to Keplin. Drives along the baseline. Puts up the shot. No good. As the ball is going to be last touched and out of bounds off the hands of the Parshall Braves. Here's Falk. Cross-court pass to Brooklyn Edwards. They get it into Kettleson. Kettleson back over, and now here is Johnson. Johnson got fouled by number 21, Paloma Ruiz. And that'll be a foul against Paloma, her first of the night. And it sends Kinley Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2 more on the double bonus. First one's up and in, good. Again, if you're just joining us, the Ray Jays haven't scored a field goal since the first quarter, and they lead by 4. 24-20. Under 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Casey Joe Heavygun finding Keplin, pulling the trigger from 3, no good. As the ball's on the floor, picked up there by the Jays. And here come the Jays again as Maddox Falk is double teamed, fighting to keep the ball. Over to inside to Kettleson. Kettleson now back out, throws it into the stands. Another Ray turnover. Turnover number 22. 24-20. Entry pass into Casey Joe Heavygun. Heavygun can't get the roll here tonight at Kurt Hodden Field Court. She's had several attempts, and now here's a pass stolen away by the Braves. 3 seconds remain from half court. Hawkinson heaves it. It's off the back iron, no good. The buzzer sounds with the score. The Ray Jays 24, the Parshall Braves 20. We'll step aside. We'll start our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter after this 1-minute timeout.
At NCC, Northwest North Dakota is our backyard. The individuals and businesses who rely on NCC's services aren't just our customers. You're our neighbors, our friends, and our families. That's why we're committed to providing the high-quality internet, video, phone, and security systems you need to stay connected with the friendly, local service you deserve. NCC, making connections in Northwest North Dakota.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
As we come back here to Kurt Hodden Field Court, again, my name is Randy Peterson on GameDay Media. My production team, David Peterson, James Myers, and Owen Miller, running our board ops tonight, as well as our cameras. As we begin the fourth quarter, the Ray Jays hold a 24-20 lead. Here's Keplin with a three-point effort. That falls away, no good. As Falk brings the ball in the front court, finds Falk goes in hard to the basket, and then she's going to be fouled as she'll go to the free throw line. Casey Jo Heavygun with the foul. First of the quarter, it sends Maddox Falk to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. The leading scorer of the game tonight, Falk, with the first one, is up and in. She's got 13 points. Falk toes the stripe for the second. That one's up, and that one's good. So Maddox having a good game here tonight on senior night. Gives the Jays a 6-point lead, 26-20. Heavy gun. Kick out to Williams. Keplin with a three-pointer attempt. Ruiz with the long rebound. They find Williams from the paint, and before she gets the shot off, I guess they will count it as a shot. So it'll be a foul call against the Ray Jays, number 22, Erica Kettleson. Her second personal foul of the game, or third, excuse me. As Williams puts in her first point of the night from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Second one is no good, and the rebound taken away by the Jays. Maya Knox gets fouled. That foul is going to be whistled against Parshall, number 21. That is Paloma Ruiz. Will be out of bounds to the Jays. Falk into the front court. Maya Knox inside to Kettleson. Kettleson goes out, now to Maddox Falk. Falk for three, and it climbs the rim and falls through. Maddox Falk with another three-pointer, her fourth of the night from the Tioga's Hardware three-point line. And it's an 8-point lead. Here is the Parshall Braves with it. Keplin pulls the trigger from three. That's no good. Long rebound comes out to Hawkinson. Then they try to get it inside. It's going to be into the hands of, and out of the hands of Parshall Braves. And now finally the Ray Jays come up with it, and then they lose it. Keplin looking inside to Williams. Williams. Good defense by the Ray Jays. Maya Knox comes into the front court with it, crosses the mid-court stripe, goes up, and there's going to be a foul that's going to be called on the shot. It'll be Casey Jo Heavygun with another foul, her third of the night, and it sends Erica Kettleson to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot two. Kettleson's off on the first one as head coach Damon Brady will check in Isabella Polanco along with Kiana Evenson, both playing with 4 personal fouls with 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the contest. Kettleson again puts up the next one. That's no good. Donnelly with the putback. That one's no good. And so the ball will stay with the Ray Jays. This is the last touched out of bounds by Parshall as Kettleson will check out of the game. Brooklyn Edwards will check back in for head coach Matt Heyer. They get the ball out to Maya Knox, and then they throw it away. Another turnover for the Ray Jays. Keplin, ball's on the deck. It's going to be tied up. Possession arrow favors the Ray Jays. Here's another turnover by the Jays. We got a lot of them tonight. I think I got more ink on the turnover line than I do on the point line tonight for both teams. Evenson goes out to Hawkinson, pulls the trigger from 3. It goes out of bounds. Missed everything. Here's another turnover for Ray. Hawkinson lets it fly. Good box out by Donnelly. Donnelly fighting hard for it. Now we're going to have a foul call against the Braves. So Addison Donnelly fighting hard for the rebound as the foul is going to be whistled against number 45, Ashton Keplin, with her 4th personal foul. Ray Jays with it. And here's another foul call as Maya Knox hits the deck again. And Isabella Polanco with another foul. And that's the 5th foul already for the Braves here in the 4th quarter. From here on out, the Ray Jays will shoot the double bonus from the free throw line. First one up by Knox, rolls halfway down and pops out. No good. Next one is off the back iron, and that one's no good. Missed opportunity for Ray. Here's Keplin for 3 from a deep three-pointer as Ashton Keplin finds the range from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line, and now here's the ball almost intercepted by Hawkinson for the Braves. It'll stay with the Ray Jays. It's the last touch by Hawkinson out of bounds. 29-24, a 5-point lead for the Ray Jays. They get it in, and Maddox Falk will try to break the defense here. So they get the ball in. It's going to be last touched by the Parshall Braves. So it'll stay with the Ray Jays as Erica Kettleson will check in for Maya Knox. 4:41 remaining. And here is Brooklyn Edwards, finds Kettleson, back over to Falk from 3, good. Maddox Falk with her 2nd three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line here in the 4th quarter. She's got 5 three-pointers tonight for the Ray Jays. Here's Keplin driving the baseline, puts up the shot. Nice looking play by Ashton Keplin. 5 points now for Keplin here in the 4th quarter, and with that we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well, and with 4:11 remaining here in the 4th quarter, we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day. 4:11 to go here out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. 32-26 in favor of the Ray Jays. It's Parshall Braves ball under their own basket. Hawkinson looking inside, finds Williams. No, Polanco, and it's going to be Evenson's shot blocked. And we got players all over the floor. No call. As we play on, the Ray Jays with it. Inside to Donnelly, and Donnelly forces up the shot as number 10, Isabella Williams, picks up her third personal foul, and it'll be Addison Donnelly going to the free throw line, looking for her first points of the night on the double bonus free throw attempt from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, and the first one's off the mark, no good. She's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. This is a big free throw. Make it a 3-possession game with 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Next one is off the glass, off the window, and she puts it down and in. 33-26. Here's a three-point shot, effort no good. Kaplan runs down the long rebound, gets it over to Polanco, now out to Evenson. Evenson with the dribble, loses the handle on it, and it's going to be Brooklyn Edwards coming up with it on the turnover. Here come the Jays again, and then there's a turnover by Ray. Back and forth, 2-on-1. Good hustle by Falk as we're on the floor. It's a scrum, folks. Tied up, possession arrow stays with the Parshall Braves. Hawkinson triggers the inbounds, gets it to Kaplan. Kaplan step back three effort, good. Ashton Kaplan now with 7 points in the quarter, 9 in the game, cuts the lead down to 4. Ray has led for quite a bit of the game here. Here's the ball, and then we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against the Parshall Braves, I believe. And if that's against Kiana Evenson, her night is done, as she goes and fouls out of the game with her fifth personal foul. Evenson closes her night out with 7 points, leaves the game at the 3:03 mark of the fourth quarter. And they'll bring in Paloma Ruiz. So Addison Donnelly toes the stripe again, puts up the first free throw, no good. (33-29). Next one is up, that's off the back iron, that falls away, no good. Time becoming a factor here, as we're going to have an over-the-back call against Erica Kettleson. That's only the second team foul against the Ray Jays, as Donnelly will check out of the game. Maya Knox will check in for head coach Matt Heyer. Here's Ruiz. Ruiz, kick out to Kaplan. Kaplan drives the baseline, a little shot put up, no good. Rebound comes away to Maddox Falk. Kinley Johnson runs down the loose basketball. Here comes Kettleson. Kettleson off the glass, good. Erica Kettleson with a bucket for the Ray Jays. 2:26 to go. Here's Hawkinson finding a lane, and then the ball is going to be a foul from behind against the Ray Jays. It's going to go against number 3, Maya Knox. That'll be her first personal foul. That's the third team foul against the Jays, and it sends Alyssa Hawkinson to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. 2:21 to go. It's a 5-point lead for the Ray Jays here in this District 7 matchup tonight from Kurt Hoddenfield Court in Ray. And here's a violation by Hawkinson as she got over the line too quickly. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. 2:21 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it is the Ray Jays 35, the Parshall Braves 30. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of District 7 girls basketball. We'll be back.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the first thing that happens is that the Ray Jays travel with the basketball for another turnover. As we give it back to the Parshall Braves, they're trailing by 5, 35-30. Here's an interception. And Kincaid with it. Then Kincaid loses the handle on it, and it goes back to the Braves. 2:10 to go. 5-point lead for the Jays over the Braves. Keplin, the sharpshooter, pulls back from three. Good. She's got 3 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point lead for the Ray Jays. Here's Kettleson. Kettleson with a big bucket with the left hand here in the fourth quarter. Step back by Ruiz. Good. Things getting exciting here at Kurt Hoddenfield Court. Now here's another turnover. And there's a block by Maya Knox. It goes out of bounds. Good defense by Maya. But it's a 1-point game now, 37-36 with 1:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Things getting more exciting for the announcers too. Here's Keplin with the 3-point effort, falls away, no good, and then we're going to have another foul called. Foul is going to go against number 21. That is Paloma Ruiz. With 1:20 to go, a double bonus for the Ray Jays, Maya Knox. Knox with 2 points on the night as she toes the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. It's off the front, no good. Some of the Ray J boys basketball team and the Parshall Braves boys basketball team out supporting their teams, and now we're going to have a violation, as I believe they're going to call a violation against the Ray Jays. So here come the Parshall Braves. The Braves, they go inside. Lands in the hands of Ruiz. Now there's a tie-up, and now ball goes over to the Ray Jays. Another turnover against Parshall. I'm going to have a calculator here to do all the turnovers tonight. Both teams struggling with the turnovers. Ours almost another one. They got numbers if the Ray Jays can handle it. Here's Kettleson with a nice pass. Kettleson. A 3-point lead. We're under a minute to play here from Kurt Hoddenfield Court. And now there is a traveling violation as 2 Parshall Braves had their hands on it. You don't see that very often, but that is the right call, as they both held it, and that's a traveling violation. With that, before anything else happens, we have a timeout on the floor. Head coach Matt Heyer wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
As I go to my live read sponsorship, DA Land LLC was established in 2021. They provide quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies. Let's try that again. Clear my throat here. DA Land was established in 2021. We'll try it again some other time. 39-36 as we have some Diet Coke up here. And able to clear our throats. The Ray Jays with the lead. They have the ball. Now here's a steal. Ball's on the deck. Here's a turnover. Up front here is Ruiz with the bucket. And we'll keep it right here as the point put in, the 12th point for Paloma Ruiz. It's a 1-point game, 39-38. DA Land LLC was established in 2021. They're providing quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies to the Tioga area. That's DA Land LLC. Brevera Bank, a proud supporter of the Stanley community and the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. Technex Solutions, offering measurement, sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or get a hold of him at jason@technexsolutions.com. Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, located in Tioga on Main Street. They're your full-service salon and spa. Follow them at Hidden Beauty on Facebook. And Prairie Motors in Stanley, offering quality vehicles and quality service to the best of their ability. That's Matt Evans and his team at Prairie Motors in Stanley. Now here's a steal from behind by Alyssa Hawkinson of the Braves. Braves have a 1-point lead. Shot put up by Polanco. That's no good. Long rebound comes out. And it's going to be tied up. And the possession arrow stays with the Parshall Braves. 39-38. And I believe we have a timeout on the floor, and we'll just keep it right here, as we want to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting the Ranchers and all Powers Lake athletic programs. And Tioga at the barn tonight, Powers Lake is leading the Tioga Pirates 13-11. So the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Ranchers and all Powers Lake athletic programs, as well as the Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting the Pirates and Firestorm and all their athletic programs as well. Kyle Hansen, your thriving financial agent for all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota. Please call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local thriving advisors, at 701-628-2384. That's Kyle Hansen and Becky Gettle over in Stanley, North Dakota. Surge Aesthetics, located in Hazen. Our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence that you need. You can give Corey a call for a Hazen appointment at 701-870-0529. And last one, 701 Cornhole Company, making your cookouts even better. visit their website at 701cornholecompany.com to see what they can make for you. Out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Parshall Braves with the basketball. They're going to be looking for Hawkinson. Now here is Hawkinson going inside to Williams. Williams backs down low. There's a good play by the Ray Jays as Keplin keeps it alive and drains a three-pointer. With 2.3 seconds remaining, the Ray Jays call a timeout, and we'll just keep it right here as the Parshall Braves, Ashton Keplin puts in the dagger. That's her fourth three-pointer of the quarter. She has got, what is that math? 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2 more is 14, right? 14 points in the quarter. And she's got 16 in the game, but boy, has she come up big here tonight. And they're going to add another second onto the clock with 3.4 seconds to go. And keep in mind that if the Parshall Braves foul, they will go to the double bonus free throw line on a foul by Parshall Braves. So maybe that's what they're going to be looking to do, is drawing up a play out of the huddle to perhaps get a chance at the free throw line to tie this game up as they're down by 2, 41-39. We have had a great second half by Ashton Keplin, the 5'6" sophomore. She had 2 free throws in the first quarter, and then in the fourth quarter she has had 14 points to give the lead by 2 to the Parshall Braves here in this District 7 matchup here on GameDay Media. Okay, it'll be the Ray Jays having to go the full court. No timeouts to go. They get it in to Knox. Knox throws it up at half court as the buzzer sounds. And your final score, the Parshall Braves 41, the Ray Jays 39. What a game and a good comeback by head coach Damon Brady's Parshall Braves. 41-39. With that, we're going to head down to the floor, see if we can catch up with head coach Damon Brady and talk with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this quick timeout.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
And as we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've got the winning head coach of the Lady Parshall Braves with a big victory tonight in our first game. 2-point victory, come from behind victory, and boy, you were down to the Ray Jays. They played you tough tonight, Damon.
Well, I'll tell you what, we played them December the 12th. They are not the same basketball team. You know, Coach Heyer, has really done a really good job with them. So they're a really good basketball team. They, when we came here, we knew that had an important part in the district tournament seeding-wise. So this game was really, really important for us. And I want to hand it to our girls. You know, we a lot of adversity, you know, but we overcame that, you know, and I'm really, really proud of our girls and coaches this evening.
Well, I thought you played tough. You stayed right with them. Things didn't bounce your way a lot of the times tonight, but you kept fighting and you kept battling. And you had a young sophomore, Ashton Keplin, who found the range from three-point line, and man, she brought you guys back.
Yeah, you know, we had 8 threes tonight, you know, and you know that's what we want to do. One of our goals is to have a balance of a perimeter game and the inside game. You know, we have some really good posts as well. We have some good shooters, you know, but you know, Ashton, you know, she's a really good shooter, puts a lot of time in. I'm real proud of her, just like all of her teammates. You know, she did a really good job this evening here, and then nice, good team win tonight.
Great team win, like you said. This is our winning head coach, Damon Brady of the Parshall Braves. Thank you, Damon, for a little bit of time, and we'll bring in Ashton if you would. Ashton, what a game tonight. Boy, you guys battled tough and you battled hard tonight. You were behind most of the game, but then you found the range from the three-point line. Boy, you got hot, and that last one was a dagger.
Yeah, it was pretty tough at first, but I kind of just grew some, kind of like found my shot, basically.
Yeah. Is that one of the things that you are known for? I mean, I have not seen you play before, so is the three-point shot kind of your best shot?
Yeah, it's like the most accurate shot I have.
So you're a sophomore, and you got a lot of basketball ahead of you, but congratulations. You're our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Wave to everybody. Let them know that you're here. This is Ashton Keplin of the Parshall Braves, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll step aside. We'll continue on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show after a few words from our sponsors.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
And as we come back here to our start of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show for game number 2 between the Parshall Braves and the Ray Jays here in District 7 boys basketball action. Just want to recap the first game. It was kind of a yawner in the first 3 quarters of the game, but then in the fourth quarter, it got to be pretty exciting as the Parshall Braves came back, won by 2 on a three-pointer by Ashton Keplin with 3.4 seconds remaining in the quarter to give the final score and the win to the Parshall Braves 41-39. And the leading scorer for the Braves with 16 points was Ashton Keplin on the strength of 4 three-pointers, a 2-pointer, and 2 field goals for a total of 16 points tonight. 12 points added by Paloma Ruiz, 7 points for Kiana Evenson, 2 points each for Hayden Chase and Leah Newman, and 1 point each for Alyssa Hawkinson and Isabella Williams for 41 points tonight. They were 14 out of 59 from the field tonight, 5 out of 12 from the free throw line. They had 7 three-pointers, with Keplin putting in 4 of those three-pointers tonight. They had 19 turnovers in the contest. The Ray Jays were 10 out of 37 tonight. They were 15 out of 32, probably lost the game at the free throw line with shooting less than 40%. They had 5 three-pointers tonight, and they had 26 turnovers. Leading in the scoring ranks for the Ray Jays was Maddox Folk with 19 points tonight. Had a great game on the strength of 4 three-pointers tonight. She had 7 points for Erica Kettleson, 4 points for Brinley Kincaid, 3 points for Kinley Johnson, 2 points each for Brooklyn Edwards and Maya Knox, and 1 point each for Addison Donnelly and Cadence Sargent. Once again, your final score for the girls' first game of our doubleheader coverage tonight. It was the Parshall Braves coming from behind and winning the game with 3.4 seconds remaining, with a 3-point field goal by Ashton Keplin, and the Braves take home a 41-39 win over the Ray Jays. As we continue on now with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, we're privileged to have the general manager and dad of one of the Ray Jays tonight, Jeremy Becker, on the headset tonight. And Jeremy, we last did some commentary together over in Kenmare, I think it was, a couple of years ago when we were doing some football games for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. But tonight we're watching basketball and we're looking forward to a great game.
Yeah, you're correct, Randy. We were on the football field last time. I think last time I listened to you, it was you and Dallas. I don't know if I can live up to Dallas. He was phenomenal on the radio, but glad to be here.
Well, we're glad that you've joined us here tonight for our second game of our doubleheader. And one thing that we need to watch out for tonight is these youngsters for the Ray Jays. And I know one of the young ones belongs to you, Jace. He's an 8th grader, but boy, he plays. He doesn't play like a regular 8th grader, I can tell you that for sure. When I was an 8th grader, I had trouble putting my shorts on. So I know that we've broadcast a few games on GameDay Media here of the Ray Jays, and we're just excited to be able to be a part of the broadcast tonight here as the Ray Jays start 2 8th graders, a 7th grader, and a sophomore and a senior, and they're just fun to watch, Jeremy.
Yeah, they put a lot of time in the gym, and I think Austin Swanchera as the seniors having a real nice season. A couple of sophomores, a junior, and Kason Bergstrom. They're all meshing well together. If we can move the ball around, let the shots come to us, I think we'll be real competitive tonight.
Well, I know one thing is that your boys and your Ray Jays know where the hoop is at, and they have gelled quite a bit over this year, I don't know. I just love watching these guys play. They're exciting. I think we're going to be in for a great game here tonight between the Braves. I saw the Braves play last night against the Tioga Pirates as they handed the Pirates a loss last night down in Parshall, so they might have a little bit of tiredness in them, but we'll see how it all happens. I think Parshall likes to run with the basketball as well.
Yeah, and their size.
Yeah,
that'll be an issue if they can find a way to utilize that. Could put us in some tight spots.
Joaquin Powell is a 6'5" senior, and as well as Austin Swanchera also tips the scale at
6'4", I believe.
6'4", 6'5" as well.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I've really been impressed with Austin is that he has come a long way since I've watched him play. He's been kind of gangly and everything, but man, he runs the floor.
He loves to run the floor. I think that's when he's at his best. If he can be coming at the rim hard, reverse layup, that's his game.
That's his game, and he's definitely gelled with these youngsters here from Ray, North Dakota. We're only seconds away from our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup, and we're going to keep it right here as we do that. The Parshall Braves wearing their purple uniforms with white trim, and of course the Ray Jays wearing their white uniforms with red and black trim tonight. So as we go to our PA announcer for our starting lineups, we'll announce them as they come out of the huddle here tonight. Stuart Dolan, longtime PA announcer here in Ray, North Dakota. They'll introduce the Parshall Braves first here on our Northwest Therapy, our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineups. The first player is number 4, Jace Foote. He averages 8 points a game. And number 10 is Zachary Polanco. Also starting tonight, number 22, Jet Visosky. And then Joaquin Powell, what we were just talking about, stands 6'5", and number 14, getting this. Let's see, it's River Queerquoil. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to probably slaughter that a few times tonight, but Queerquoil gets the start tonight for the Parshall Braves. As we continue on with our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineups. For the Ray Jays, their head coach again is Michael Bergstrom. They'll start the 8th grader, Blake Bergstrom. Also starting tonight is Ty Barman. the 7th grader, still 12 years old. Brody Sinar, the sophomore, another 8th grader, Jace Becker wears number 0. And rounding out the starting lineup on our Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup, it is Austin Swanchera. So again, on your Haugland Insurance Services starting lineup for the Parshall Braves, it'll be Jace Foote, Zachary Polanco, River Queerquill, Jet Vasoski, and Joaquin Powell. Head coach Josh Johnson for the Parshall North Shore Braves. And for the 7-7 Ray Jays, coached up by Michael Bergstrom, it'll be Jace Becker, Austin Swanchera, Brody Sinar, Ty Barman, and Blake Bergstrom. And our Northwest Therapy Services opening tip-off is controlled by the Parshall Braves as they try to go inside to Joaquin Powell, and they throw it away with the first possession of the game. As we have the Ray Jays come into the front court, they find Blake Bergstrom, and here's Jace Becker out on top to Barman, playing beyond the 3-point line. Sinar resets the offense for the Ray Jays, goes right side to Blake Bergstrom, the quarterback for the team. Runs the show. He's in trouble right now, but he finds Ty Barman near the midcourt stripe. Kick out here to Jace Becker. Becker for 3, no good. As the rebound pulled away, and here come the Parshall Braves, and they missed the easy bunny as Bergstrom cleans up the mess. Gets the rebound, gets it into the hands of Jace Becker, who finds Brody Sinar behind his back, crosses the midcourt stripe. Blake Bergstrom with a deep 3-pointer, that's no good. Still trying to figure it out here as we go down low, and I believe they're going to call a foul as they're going to whistle Ty Barman, I believe, with his first personal foul. He didn't mean it.
No, I don't think he agreed with it, but
0-0. Both teams still looking for their first point as Vasoski misses the easy bunny, gets the ball back again, and the second effort by Vasoski puts it down for their first point of the game, coming at the 6:50 mark of the first quarter. 2-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here is Ty Barman going coast to coast with his first bucket of the game. And the 12-year-old gets the Ray Jays on the board. 2-2. They go inside. Joaquin Powell loses it. Good defense. Another turnover. And here is Barman again with another bucket.
Nice find by Blake Bergstrom down the court.
Wow. You better keep your head up here. You're gonna miss something. And here is Joaquin Powell putting it off the glass left side for his first 2 points of the game. Last night had a lot of foul trouble against Tioga. We'll see what he can do tonight. He should have some pretty fresh legs. Didn't play a whole lot in the game last night against the Pirates. Here is Brody Sinar from the paint. Good. Brody Sinar rings the bell, rattles the rim, puts it down. Jays with a 2-point lead, 6-4. Entry pass into Powell, and broken up there by Swanchera. 2 6'5" guys.
Yeah, Swanchera.
We're looking up to both of them, Jeremy. Queerquill goes in, puts a shot up. Nice little shot from the paint by River. All tied up at 6 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. Here's Brody Sinar. Sinar with the dribble. Picks up his dribble. Goes out to Becker. Becker now challenges Vasoski. Now goes to Brody Sinar. Back to Blake Bergstrom. You better start guarding them when they cross the half-court stripe. Here is Barman with a nice little nifty move, and it's going to be a putback by Swanchera, but Barman comes up with it again. Becker pulls the trigger from 3. Good. Jace Becker with a 3-pointer.
Nice rebounding effort there by Austin and Barman underneath.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. The Ray Jays with a 3-point lead, 9-6 over the Parshall Braves. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of District 7 boys basketball from Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray, North Dakota.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Braves with the basketball, trailing by 3, 9-6. Here's Powell going into the paint, challenging everybody. Swanchera puts his hands up, then throws it away as River. And Barman with the block, Powell with another rebound, and this time Powell puts it down for his second field goal of the game. But some pretty strong defense there, Jeremy, by the Jays.
Yeah, we're doing a nice job on him.
Here's Barman losing the handle on it. That's the first turnover by the Ray Jays. Here's a shot attempt put up, and it's going to be off the fingertips of Joaquin Powell. And it goes over to the Ray Jays as Jace Becker triggers the inbounds pass, finds Barman in the back court. Now Barman gets it to Becker. Becker hurries into the front court. Wearing different tennis shoes tonight, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many thousands of dollars of tennis shoes you got in your household.
I don't want to know either.
9-8 as Vasoski puts up the shot off the glass. Good defense there by the 7th grader. And here come the Jays again. They got 3-on-1. Blake Bergstrom can't get it to fall. 3:33 remaining. Here's an entry pass into Joaquin Powell. Powell off the glass left side again. And Powell's on fire here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He's
got
got
a little
it.
too much power for him down there.
Yeah. 1 point lead for the Braves over the Ray Jays. 10-9 as Siner guarded by Polanco. And now we're going to have a foul as Polanco's in the face of the Ray Jays' Brody Sinar. And we're going to have a substitution. They're bringing in Colton Davison, a 6'1" senior for head coach Josh Johnson and the Parshall North Shore Plaza Braves, as Sinar directing traffic and now has his pockets picked. Kind of an unforced turnover, and here comes Powell, and Powell is going to get whistled for the travel. Took too many steps, a 6'5". I bet he's standing 6'5" and 225.
I was excited to see what he might do with that thing if he got it down there.
Jace Becker gives it up to Blake Bergstrom. The Cousins in the back court. Goes to Brody Siner. Siner from the paint puts it up good. Nice little cut by Brody Siner, getting himself to the open spot. They found him, and they give the Jays a 1 point lead. River Quirquill with the basketball. Dishes it out to Polanco on the left wing. Now out on top, here's Quirquill. Thought he got traveled, but here is the foul. It's going to be whistled against the Ray Jays as Michael Bergstrom's looking for a traveling call, but the foul is going to be called against Austin Swanchera, and it sends River Quirquill to the free throw line for 2. River, a 5'10" senior, toes the stripe from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line and puts down the first of 2. We're all tied up at 11, 2:33 remaining. Quirquill has plans to go to nursing school after high school. That's what I was just told in my ear. We always need nurses. As a former hospital administrator, I know that for sure. Second one up by River is good as well. So he's got 2 for 2. The lead is 1 again as Grady Parizic is checked in for the Ray Jays. Here's the ball in the deck, a turnover by the Jays. Here comes good defense by Ty Barman. He lost the ball, then hustled it up, didn't give up on him, and made a good defensive play preventing the layup, Jeremy.
Yeah, I was able to go behind him and knock him out of bounds, or knock the ball out of bounds. Nice hustle play.
Quirquill for 3. That's no good as the ball hits the deck. Good box out by the Ray Jays. Here's Blake going right side to Brody Sinar with a kick out to Brady Parizic. And now here's a, not sure what they're going to call here. Monty Lund is going to call a foul against the Parshall Braves. It's going to go against Zachary Polanco. His second personal foul, and that'll bring up Vasoski next time he can come into the game here. Ty Barman fakes, loses the handle on it, goes off his knee and out of bounds. That'll be another turnover against the Jays. Their 5th of the quarter with under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It'll be Parshall Braves basketball. At the half, the girls over at the barn in Powers Lake, it's the Tioga Pirates 33, the Ranchers 17 at the half. That score just called into us as a shot missed by Parshall. Here's Becker. Becker from the paint, good with the little runner. Chase Becker now with 5 points, and I don't know if he learned it from you or did he learn it on his own?
I think he got it from his mother.
Oh, now we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against who? Grady Parisic, it looks like. Grady with the foul. His first personal with 1:17 remaining. It's 13-12. Dwight Oldrock loses the handle on it. Here comes another turnover for the Braves as Barman goes inside to Parisic. Parisic finds Becker just before it goes out of bounds, and then there's a timeout on the floor. Good timeout called by Michael Bergstrom. We'll keep it right here. Gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors here, including The Porch, locally owned coffee shop in Ray, North Dakota, serving a variety of drinks with a flavor for everyone. That is The Porch, located in Ray. Mandy Knox and her team right on Highway 2. Surge Aesthetics, located in Hazen. Our purpose is to enhance your natural beauty and give you the confidence you need. Call Corey at 701-870-0529 for all your Hazen appointments at Surge Aesthetics. Also want to thank Kyle Hansen, your Thrivent Financial Advisor, located over in Stanley, North Dakota, for all your financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota. Call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local Thrivent Advisors, at 701-628-2384.
Okay, we're back with some second half, or I should say first half stats. Rosin getting going.
And as we come back into play, here's Blake Bergstrom on the out-of-bounds play. They get it inside to Becker. Becker goes to his knees, and then he gets whistled for the travel. So that's turnover number 6 against the Ray Jays here with under a minute to play. (13-12), the hometown Ray Jays with a 1-point lead. Here's Oldrock putting it up from 3, no good. Sinar and Parshall's Davison fighting for it. Powell muscles his way down off the glass right side for another bucket. His 8th point of the game, all of them from the paint. Here's Barman going in off the glass for 2 more. Ty Barman matches the senior, and it's another lead for the Ray Jays at 15-14. Davison.
I think I'd keep going to 24, Randy.
Yeah, he's having it. He's got 8 points tonight for the Braves. That's Joaquin Powell having a great first quarter here as the ball goes off the fingers of the Ray Jays as Vasoski goes in, puts it up, no good. Tried to tap it in, was Joaquin Powell. That's no good. Here is Brody Sinar kicking it out to Bergstrom over the 6'5" Powell as the buzzer hits 0, and that is the end of our first quarter. What a good quarter. We've got a good one here. Call your friends up. Tell them we're on GameDay Media ND. We've got a good game. The Ray Jays 15, the Parshall North Shore Braves 14. We'll step aside, get a drink of water, and come back for quarter number 2, sponsored by Northwest Therapy Services.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
As we come back here to our St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the start of our Northwest Therapy Service, the start of our second quarter, we were just told, Jeremy, that the last time these two teams met up in December 19th, that the Parshall Braves took out a 1-point victory, 58-57 down in Parshall. But it sounds like the Jays had a chance to win the game as the ball just rimmed out.
Yeah, it was a very physical game. Ray had a shot right at the buzzer to pull ahead, and we missed the shot, lost by 1. So hopefully we can have a different outcome tonight.
Here comes the Ray Jays. Good pressure put on by the Braves. Here's Barman going for 3, no good. Powell goes high for the rebound. Here come the Braves again as River Queerquill tries to use some fancy footwork, goes underneath, puts up the first one that's no good. And we're going to have a foul that's going to be called against the Ray Jays, and it'll send River Queerquill to the free throw line to shoot 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. That foul whistled against Blake Bergstrom, his first. First one up by River is good. I'm struggling with his name, so if I just say River, I think you guys will know who I'm talking about. Queerquill. Cole. Queerquill. Sorry about that, River. I don't mean to slaughter your name, but he misses the second one, and there's a putback by Powell, as Powell almost put it in off the missed free throw. Blake Bergstrom with the quick trigger from 3, no good. Bergstrom, Barman with the putback, and that one's no good. River goes hard to the paint, off the glass, no good. He'll go to the free throw line again. And another foul called against the Ray Jays.
20.
This time is again Blake Bergstrom, his second personal foul. And that's the second team foul here in the second quarter.
Well, the Ray Jays are going to want to talk with Blake and make sure he can stay on the floor, because he is the floor general.
Yeah, he is, as Queerquill misses the first free throw attempt. (15-15). Second one is off high, no good, as Swanchera brings down the rebound. Last 3 times that Queerquill's been at the paint, he's missed them. The ball goes off the fingertips of the Parshall Braves. I think they got a gift there on that one.
I agree.
Now they're going to get it back, though, as the Ray Jays turn it over. And now the Parshall Braves turn it right back to the Ray Jays. So, after that's all said and done, the Ray Jays will have the basketball again. They'll be able to inbound it in the front court. With 7:08 to go in the half, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half of play. As here is Becker going out to Barman, left all alone from 3, no good. Long rebound comes out to Austin Swanchera. Kick out to Becker for 3, good! Another 3-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line, and Becker has got 8 points here so far. 1 field goal, 2 threes. River with the basketball finds Old Rock. Dwight Old Rock, the southpaw, puts up the shot, no good. Austin Swanchera caught flat-footed, and here's the ball, going to be last touched by Austin Swanchera, but they got 3 cracks at it, just couldn't convert. Ray J's fortunate there, Jeremy.
They are. We can't give up those second chance points.
Here is Powell just muscling his way in, and he's got 10 points so far here tonight on 5 field goals, all of them in the paint. Here's Blake Bergstrom trying to find the range, and he does with the 3-pointer. Another Tioga Ace Hardware 3-pointer, and it's a 4-point lead for the Jays over the Braves. Polanco, guarded by Becker, now gives it up to River. River goes to the block, puts it in on the runner.
Nice shot, nice move.
Total in control.
Smooth player.
21-19. Here is a three-point attempt by Ty Barman. He's short on that. As Polanco goes behind his back, gives it up to River. River with the dribble, goes left side to Davison. Entry pass into Old Rock. Davison gets it back from the left elbow and puts it down.
Good ball movement, created a nice shot.
21-21, 5:10 to go here in the half. Here's Jace Becker. Kick out to Barman. Becker gets it back in the corner. It's too heavy, but there is a pass to Ty Barman.
Put it down as an assist.
Well, all right. Right place at the right time.
Yep.
There's some good defense by Blake. And that's another turnover by the Braves as the Ray Jays come into the front court. Now Sinar loses it. That's a turnover against Ray. Here's River again going up, missing the shot. That's no good. Boy, you don't want to put your head down and put anything in the book because you might miss 2 or 3 plays. Here is Sinar. Can't get the roll here at Kurt Hodden Field Court, but it goes off of the fingertips of Colton Davison as we have substitutions for both teams coming in. As Grady Parizek checks in along with Kaysen Bergstrom for the Ray Jays. And Basoski comes in for the Parshall North Shore Braves. Barman, top of the key three. Attempts no good, gets his own rebound. Kick out to Jace Becker for 3, good. Jace Becker lighting it up again here. He's got 3 3-pointers. He's got 11 points in the game, and it's a 5-point lead. Here's Joaquin Powell with a little jump hook. That's no good, but maybe that's the only way they can stop him is to put a body on him, and they're going to pick up a foul. That's going to go against the Ray Jays, and it's going to go against number 2, Grady Parizek. That's his second personal, and they send Joaquin Powell to the free throw line.
If they're playing in front of him, Randy, that backside helps just a little late getting there, giving him enough time to make a move to the basket.
First one off the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe for Powell falls away, no good. As Kaysen Bergstrom checks right back out again. As Powell puts in. And now we're going to have a foul. Away from the ball. That foul is going to be called against Parshall. Against number 24?
22.
22, okay. Jet Vasoski with his first personal foul. That is his first team foul for the Braves as Kaysen Bergstrom checks back in. Jace Becker got into trouble, lost the handle on it. Here come the Braves again. As we're going to have a foul against the Ray Jays.
Grady Parizek.
Parizek with another foul, his third of the night off the bench for head coach Michael Bergstrom. And here comes Swan Chair again. He'll come in after this free throw attempt by Polanco. Polanco finds the scorebook with his first point of the game at the 3:44 mark of the second quarter. Austin Swanchera checks back in for the Ray Jays. Polanco again puts it up and in. 2 for 2 from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line as Parizek left the ball in the backcourt, now retrieves it. Sinar, excuse me. Here's Sinar. Kick out to Becker. Becker drives down low, gives it to Swanchera with a kick out to Bergstrom. Into Kaysen Bergstrom, kick out to Becker. Becker for 3, there's another one. A million shots that the Ray Jays have put up through the hoops here. That's paying off. 29-24. Here's a good move.
That was a nice
just
move.
Didn't finish. Powell there for the putback. He can't convert it either.
Be patient.
Bergstrom gives it to Bergstrom. Back to Bergstrom. Here's Blake with a little runner, comes up empty. Now these guys are cousins, right? Kaysen and Blake.
Yes, yep, they'd be cousins.
Yep. Here is Polanco with a three-point effort, no good. Paul with the tap back up, that one's no good. And there's a travel by Jace Becker and another turnover for the Jays. That is turnover number 10 in the first half here for the Jays. The Jays still holding a 5-point lead, and before anything else happens, we're going to take a timeout. You're watching Game Day Media coverage of District 7 boys basketball action. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Jeremy Becker. We'll step away, come back after this timeout.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
As we come back out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment's brought to you by Brevera Bank, a proud supporter of the Stanley community and the Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. That's Heath Hetzel, the market president in Stanley at Brevera Bank. DA Land LLC. Established in 2021, they provide quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies to the Tioga area. That's Dale and Adam, DA Land LLC in Tioga. As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Ray Jays fighting for it. They get it. Now here is Austin Swanchair, and Swanchair off the grass right side. Puts it down for his first bucket.
Signer.
Here's a steal. Signer with the steal, no good. Becker there for the putback, up and in. Wow, what a turn of events for the Ray Jays. And Josh Johnson, the head coach for the Parshall Braves, all he can do is smile. What a play. I mean, I'm sure he's not smiling on the inside, but on the outside he...
Hustle never hurts.
Yeah, hustle never hurts. You got to like the way these Jays play. As Jace Becker tries to dot the I for the traditional three-point play from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. He needed to step back beyond the line. Missed the free throw. Here comes Polanco from the paint. Puts it up. No good. Long rebound comes out to the Braves. And here's River Quirquill. Out to Polanco. Polanco back to River. River with the dribble. Runner from the paint is no good. And here is River with the another rebound. Shot put up this time by number 4, Foot. And this time it's in. I didn't see who made the basket.
14.
That is Colton Davison with his second bucket. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.
1:35 to go. I was busy writing. That's what I said. You can't write too much. As Barman finds the range on the glass right side, puts it in for his 10th point of the night. Foot with it. Goes over to Polanco, back to Jason. Now out on top, here's River pulling the trigger, no good. Rebound by the smallest guy on the floor, that is Blake Bergstrom. Now Bergstrom hands the ball to Polanco, and Polanco goes out of bounds with it.
We got lucky there, Randy.
Yeah, you did. Jace Becker going to have a seat on the bench, get a couple of seconds of breather here before the end of the first half. As Kason Bergstrom checks in, the junior for the Ray Jays. Now it's going to go over to Signer. Signer in the front court behind his back, through his legs. Dribbling in front of Davison. Now here's Blake Bergstrom with a little floater, no good. Come up short. And now here come the Braves again. And there is going to be a foul called against Kason Bergstrom, his first personal. And it's going to send Jace Foot to the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe to shoot 2. Wow, what a first half, Jeremy.
Yeah. They kind of got away from Paul after the first quarter. I think he must have had 10 points or something in the first quarter. And,
he had 8 in the first quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. Foot misses the front end. He averages 8 points a game for the Braves. It's a 5'9" senior. Second one is up, and he rings the bell from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. Cuts the lead down to 8. Jace back into the game for the Ray Jays. Jace finds Barman. About an 8-second differential, 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barman. He's not going to worry about that as he pulls the trigger from 3. Comes up empty. Here come the Braves. Braves in the front court. Here's River. Guarded there by Signers. They back away. They're going to go for the last second shot of the half. River, step back 3, no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up there by Powell. That's no good. Austin Swanchera heaves it at the buzzer. Oh my goodness. If that would have went in, this place would have erupted. 35-27. Your halftime score, the Ray Jays out in top by 8, according to my Tioga High School math. We'll be back after this timeout as we go to our Bank of Tioga halftime report.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
As we come back here to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, the Ray Jays held a lead of 15-14 at the end of the first quarter, outscored the Braves 20-13 in the second quarter, and hold an 8-point lead at the end of the first half, 35-27. For the Jays, they were shooting 50% from the field, going 15 out of 30, 0 out of 1 from the free throw line. They had 5 3-pointers in the first half, and they committed 10 turnovers here in the first half of play. And for the Braves, they were 10 out of 35 in the first half, shot 7 out of 12 from the free throw line. They haven't found the range from the 3-point line yet, and they've only committed 7 first half turnovers. So very clean game by the Braves in the first half. Not so bad for the Ray Jays either. As we look at the individual scoring for the Ray Jays, Jace Becker leading all scorers with 16 points. 10 points contributed by Ty Barman. 4 points for Brody Sinar, 3 points for Blake Bergstrom, and 2 points for Austin Swanchera for a total of 35 first half points. Joaquin Powell started off the game hot for the Braves with 8 points in the first quarter. finished the half with 11 points. 7 points put in by River Queercoil. 4 points for Colton Davison. 2 points each for Zachary Polanco and Jeff Vasosky. And rounding out the scoring for the Braves with 1 point is Jace Foote, for a total of 27 first half points. Again, your halftime score. It's the Ray Jays 35, the Parshall North Shore Braves 27. We'll step aside, we'll come back. We'll continue on with our Bank of Tioga halftime report after a few words from some of our great Game Day Media sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
At Bethel Baptist Church in Powers Lake. Come join us for Sunday school at 10 and worship at 11. If you can't join us in person, make sure to find us on Facebook for messages, weekly devotionals, podcasts, and important Bethel updates at Bethel Baptist Powers Lake. United Quality Cooperative is your local co-op offering propane and bulk fuel delivery, as well as ag, feed, and livestock equipment with brands including AeroQuip, Payback, and High Qual. Shop our locations in Newtown, Parshall, Ross, and Keene, or check us out at our website at www.uqcoop.com. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
And as we come back here to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, once again your score at the end of the first two quarters, the Ray Jays with a 8-point lead, 35-27 to into the locker room. As they come right out of the locker room, they've heard enough from Coach Michael Bergstrom. They're ready to play as they're feeling it here tonight here at Kurt Hodden Field Court. But as we look at our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game from our first game tonight, we gave that to Ashton Keplin. Ashton is a sophomore for the Parshall Braves and head coach Damon Brady. She had 2 points through 3 quarters. And then she put in 14 points in the fourth quarter to lead her Braves to a come-from-behind win over the hometown Ray Jays, 41-39, with the last three-pointer that she made coming with 3.4 seconds remaining in the game to seal the victory for the Braves. And congratulations to Ashton Keplin. You're our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll start our Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half after return after a few words from some of our sponsors.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. MurexPetroleumCorporation.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
And as we come back here to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, we've got a good game here. Make sure you go to our Facebook page located at Game Day Media. You can become a follower of Game Day Media, and you'll get notified whenever we go on the air with all of our games. And if you go to our YouTube channel, Game Day Media ND, you can like and subscribe there. There's no cost to subscribe. Enable all those notifications. If you'd give us a thumbs up every once in a while, we'd appreciate that as well. But tell your friends and family about this service here in Northwest North Dakota. We're powered up from our NCC sports desk, and I got the NCC general manager right here sitting right next to me, And, we couldn't do this without the help of NCC, Jeremy.
Hey, we appreciate GameDay Media bringing 80-some games through all the sports up in Northwest North Dakota. Something we need. Very appreciative of you guys.
Well, it's been fun, and we've learned a lot this year in our first year, but, things are looking good for us as we continue on. We're going to be doing the district girls basketball tournament over the well starting next week. We've got, what do we got here? Let's check my schedule. We got a game on Thursday. It'll be Tioga versus Alexander boys. Alexander with a very good team this year, so if you can't make it to the Pirate Gymnasium on Thursday night, tune in to GameDay Media and watch all the action. And, then we finish up the week on Saturday with a doubleheader back in Tioga again with TGU coming into Tioga to play the girls and the boys. TGU has got a couple of pretty good basketball teams, too, as far as girls and boys go. We haven't seen them, but they're getting votes.
Yeah, I think there's a Hansen kid at TG. Sage Hansen is 6'7", sophomore. Yeah. Nice player. Alexander doing that game. They're receiving votes in the state poll right now, or they have been for a few weeks.
Yeah, they've kind of really turned that around down at Alexander a few years ago. They didn't have much. Boy, those kids stuck with it, and they're playing some pretty good basketball.
Yeah, also nice to see Trinity Christian break the polls from our district this week.
Yeah, so there is good basketball here in Northwest North Dakota, and we're glad to be a part of the coverage here. Polanco with the first possession from the Northwest Therapy Services start of our second half. Goes to Jay's foot. Ball lands in the hands of Polanco again. He's going to try his luck from the corner. Buries it.
Ray comes out in a zone after half.
Polanco buries it from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. 35-30. The lead is 5 for the Jays. Question is, here's a turnover. Can the Jays keep up the intensity? Polanco pushed off, got away with it, but he misses the layup. Here's a long pass up to Swanchera, and then Swanchera just heaved it towards James Meyer, our cameraman, but luckily the ball went off the fingertips of the Parshall Braves. Out on top, Bergstrom for a deep NBA three-pointer. That's no good. Better start guarding him when he crosses the half-court stripe. Here's a steal. Quick hands. Going to stay with the Braves, though, as the ball was last touched by the Ray Jays. I think that was the right call. I think Berge was trying to plead his case, but this time the ball goes off the hands of the Jays again. 35-30 with 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Jeremy Becker tonight as we provide coverage here on GameDay Media. Our first game of the week, as we have 4 games in store for you this week on GameDay Media. Busy week next week. Jay's foot from 3, good. So the first 2 buckets of the second half for the Braves have been from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line, and just like that, they're only 2 points down. Barman goes in, loses the handle on it, goes off the arms of the Braves, so it'll stay with the Ray Jays. 6:23 remaining as we're tying shoes down inside the paint down there by the Parshall Braves Jet Basoski. Now inside, here's Jace Becker. Becker puts in 2 points more. He's got 18.
Nice little quick spin move to get himself open.
Polanco pulls the trigger from 3. It's short as Blake Bergstrom pulls down the rebound. Here come the Ray Jays again, and this time the ball's turned over. Tapped out of the hands. Here's Polanco going in, no good. Powell with it. Powell goes up, misses it. Bergstrom, or Austin Swanchera, battles with Powell. Here's River off the glass and puts it down for 2. Ty Barman hustles into the front court, gives it up to Brody Sinar. It's a 2-point game. Ray out by 2. Brody Sinar with it, goes to the paint, a little stop jump, no good. Here come the Braves, can tie it up, possibly take the lead with a 3. They go inside to Powell. Powell under the paint, almost stepped out of bounds. And the Ray Jays throw it into the bleachers. It's the third turnover so far here in the third quarter for the Jays. 5:17 remaining here in the third. Foot with it. Goes to the paint. Kick out to Vasoski. Vasoski rings the bell from 2. And just like that, they've eliminated the 8-point lead to tie this game up at 37. Blake Bergstrom found the range with a deep 3. Oh my goodness. From the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line. I don't think Nathan Germanson can even make it from there. The manager and owner from the Tioga Ace Hardware 3-point line.
Oh, I bet he could.
Powell with the bucket. And it's a 1-point lead. Here's Brody Siner with a nice little move.
Yep.
Brody.
Real patient move. Created a nice shot.
Got to the paint. Nobody picked him up. Here's Powell again. Powell goes around Swanchera, knocks it down, and Swanchera got twisted up there and picks up the foul. .4:19 to go. Chance for Joaquin Powell to tie this game up. He's got 15 points here in the game as he toes the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line. Puts up the free throw. That's no good. As Swanchera fights for it, goes off of his fingertips and out of bounds. And so here come the Braves again with another chance to probably take the lead here. They're down by 1. Foot triggers the inbounds, gets it to River. River to the paint with a little nifty move, and just like that, the lead has evaporated as River gives the lead to the Braves. 43-42. Spin move as Barman runs into number 22, Jet Vasoski, his second personal.
Jet's well put together. He's one strong kid.
I bet he plays middle line.
I bet he does.
Jace Bergstrom's not going to challenge him, but the ball goes off to the over the backboard and out of bounds.
Jace
Becker, excuse me. Yep. 43-42. A lot of bees on this team.
There is.
Busy Bees. One of our sponsors located in Williston. There is a foul as River Quirquell goes to the paint hard. And they're going to be a Ray foul. They're going to whistle up, I believe. It looks like it's going to go against Ty Barman. Ty with the foul, his second. And River, the senior for the Braves, goes to the Service Valley Dental Group charity stripe. First one's up and good. Second one is going to be off the back iron. Powell got his hands on it. They're fighting for it as the ball. Good play by Austin Swanchera. Good hustle by Powell. Good hustle by Old Rock. And a better play by Swanchera. 2-point lead for the Braves. Here's Barman. Give and go. Becker fakes, puts it up off the glass. Good. That's pretty good concentration on Jace's part. Man, you got a 6'5" guy hand in your face and he can still get it over and kiss it off the glass for 2. They go inside to Old Rock, back to Davison from the free throw line, no good. Ball's on the deck, picked up by Old Rock. Now out to Foot. The entry pass into Powell, double team down low. Here's a steal. Good defense by the Ray Jays. Here comes Becker, left all alone. He gets that one to go. And there's an and one. Foul's going to be whistled against the Braves. Number 11, River Quirquell, his first of the night.
Yeah, Powell was still on the other end. We had a 5-on-4 going there. Nobody picked Jace up. Wide open layup.
He's got soft hands. He's got a shooter's touch, and the lead is 2 for the Ray Jays as he goes for the traditional 3-point play, and that's good. Jace Becker putting a whale of a game here together tonight. He's got 23 on the night. It's a 3-point lead for the Ray Jays. Foot with it. Throws it into the stands. It's out of bounds. Turnover by the Braves. Kind of an unforced turnover, as girls head coach Damon Brady jostling with Monty Lund. Becker looking for some help, finds Barman as they come into the front court. Barman goes in, nice move by Ty Barman. Oh, it's a 7th grader, folks, 12 years old. Polanco. Good defense by the Jays. Man-to-man coverage. Nope. Yeah, they're playing a little man-to-man as Barman causes the Braves to throw it away. Kick out to Jace. Now out on top to Blake. Here is Barman again, looking for a screen. Now gives it up to Bergstrom. Blake, that is, as they reset the offense with Brody Sinar. Grady Parizek into the game for the Jays as well. Barman kicks it back out to Parizek around the top of the key, playing outside the three-point line. Now here's the ball thrown away. We're on the same page there.
Oh.
49-44. Spin move by Old Rock. Kick out to Davison. Davison for three is good. He brings it home from the three-point line, sponsored by Tioga Ace Hardware. Back to a 2-point lead for the Jays. Minute 15 to go here in the quarter. Here's Jace with a kick out to Parizek. Just inside the three-point line, that's no good as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves, so it'll stay with the Ray Jays. Good hustle by the Jays, keeping that ball alive, Jeremy.
Yeah, Ty Barman was in the right place at the right time. Another one of those hustle plays, never hurts.
Big motors for this Ray J team. Here is Jace Becker rattling the rim, and then it'll be Parizek. And then I kind of think we have a technical foul, or
how many is that on Parizek?
Parizek, the foul is going to go against Parizek. That's his 4th, and
we have a technical too.
There's a technical foul against number 22, Jet Visoski. So Blake Bergstrom will go to the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line to shoot the 2 free throws, and hits the bottom of the net from the first one. That's the last thing you want to do, is have Blake Bergstrom at the free throw line.
That's the kid you want there.
If you're the Parshall Braves, if you're the Ray Jays, of course, that's who you want.
Yeah.
But 51-47, they get the ball back off the technical foul.
I didn't see what happened there, but
I didn't either. But he's on the bench right now. Josh Johnson kneels down, has a word with him. Yes, the Ray Jays give it to Barman. Barman with a little heave, reverse heave, and here comes River Quirquill over to Old Rock. Old Rock misses a little one. Blocked from behind by the smallest player on the deck.
5'9" Blake Bergstrom.
What is he, 120 pounds? He's fun to watch, man.
Nice play.
All ball. River drives in, goes from the left glass with the left-hand shot.
He's got nice touch.
Yeah, he's got a good move. 2-point lead again for the Ray Jays as the Braves cut down the lead. Here's Ty Barman for 3, no good. As Blake Bergstrom battles for the rebound, just comes up a little bit short. I want to welcome all of our viewers from RTC Networks watching their Parshall Braves up in this part of the state, and coming on board as another sponsor for GameDay Media. Here's Blake Bergstrom with the missed shot. Signer goes down low. Swanchera misses it. As the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter of play. Got a good one here. Call up your friends and family. Tell them to tune in to GameDay Media ND on YouTube. We'll have our fourth quarter and the start of our Northwest Therapy Services final quarter after this timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, we've got Technex Solutions offering measurement sales and service and support for oil and water treatment measurement equipment in the Bakken. You can call Jason at 701-641-0647 or contact him by his email address, jason@technexsolutions.com. Also want to thank Farmers Union Insurance, the Larson Vossen Agency located in Crosby. They sell crop, farm and ranch, home and auto, commercial, and health. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. That's the Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency. Ray with the first possession of the fourth quarter. Bergstrom pulls the trigger from three. It's off the front iron. Ray Jays and Parshall battling for it as the ball comes out to the Braves. And here's Old Rock, and Old Rock blocked by Austin Swanchera. Dwight Old Rock stands about 6'3". Swanchera got the block as Barman pulls the trigger from three. Good. Ty Barman with his 15th point of the night from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Gives the lead at 5 for the Jays. Here's Old Rock, almost threw it away. Foot with the three-pointer, missed everything, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Braves. Polanco will check in for Jason Foote. That is Zachary Polanco, a 5'6" junior. Polanco averages 5 points a game. Foote averages 8 points a game. Here's Barman. Oh, that's an over and back. Chalk that one up. He knew he did. As soon as he let go of the ball, he knew he did the wrong thing. 54-49. He'll make up for it somewhere.
Yeah.
Just play on. River 4-3, no good. Polanco with the rebound. Polanco kicks it out to the Braves. He gets it back. Goes inside, almost broken up there by Jace Becker, but Jace is just going to pick up his first foul of the game. 54-49, 6:36 to go. The shot clock goes back up to 35 as the Braves will inbound the basketball. They go out on top to River Quirkwell. Out to Polanco. Polanco back to River. Old Rock. No, excuse me. Yeah, Old Rock goes into Quirkwell with a dish out to Davison.
They're looking for Powell inside. They just can't quite get it to him.
Swanchera doing a nice job defensively. As we're going to have a foul that's going to be whistled against the Braves. It's going to go against River. His second personal, both of them here in the second half. Ray Jays against some full court pressure now put on by the Braves. Jace Becker handles the duties, gives it up to Brody Sinar. Here's Becker from the left elbow. It's off the glass, no good. Long pass up front to Old Rock, and Old Rock puts it down. Old Rock with a 2-point field goal. He worked hard for that one. got the good pass, and it's a 3-point lead now again for the Ray Jays, as we're going to have a carrying the ball call against Jace Becker. So that's the second turnover of the quarter, 16th of the game against the Ray Jays with 5:41 to go. River Quiricle has a seat on the bench. Jace Foot comes back into the game. Jace now left side to Polanco. Entry pass, just about stole it from Powell. They go to Old Rock, down low to Powell. Powell mishandled it, comes up with the loose basketball, and then Austin Swanchera steals it away. Good defense by Swanchera, and here's Barman.
Coast to coast.
Man alive. What a good play by the 7th grader. Just hustle. And there's Bergstrom with the steal. Here come the Ray Jays again with a kick out to Barman. Can he do it from 3? Good. Ty Barman rings the bell from 3. And just like that, the Braves want a timeout. 59-51. The Jays are exploding with a couple of 3-pointers here in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more of our action here on GameDay Media.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
As we come back out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment is brought to you by the Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa located in Tioga on Main Street. They're your full-service salon and spa. You can follow them on Facebook at Hidden Beauty. Prairie Motors over in Stanley, devoting ourselves to helping and serving our customers to the best of their ability with high-quality vehicles and service. That is Prairie Motors, Matt Evans and his team at Prairie Motors in Stanley. Also, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club supporting the Ranchers and all their Powers Lake athletic programs, as well as the Tioga Pirates Booster Club supporting our Pirates and the Firestorm in all their athletic programs. Polanco left all alone, and then we're going to have a foul called against, I believe it's going to go against
Austin Swanchera.
Austin Swanchera. That's his 3rd foul. He comes out of the game as Grady Parizic will check back in for head coach Michael Bergstrom. Fresh 35 goes on the shot clock. They get it into Old Rock, and Old Rock puts it in. Pretty easy, uncontested shot for the 6'3" junior. He's got 4 points here in the 4th. Blake Bergstrom gets out of trouble from Ty Barman. Now Siner resets the offense for the Jays. Blake with it, gives it up to Barman. The youngster is playing beyond the 3-point line. Becker goes for the 3-point shot. Back inside, there's Grady Parizic challenging Powell, and Parizic will go to the free throw line. That foul was whistled against Joaquin Powell. That's his first personal foul. He's managed himself quite well in the foul department as Parizic toes the stripe and puts it in for the first one. 60-53. As Parizic again from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line. Parizic. And Parizic jumped into the lane too soon. Didn't go in anyway, so the ball goes over to the Braves, down by 7 with 4:11 remaining. River Quirico back into the game after getting a breather from head coach Josh Johnson. He gets it on top to Old Rock. Now Polanco pulls the string from 3. No good. Long rebound comes out to Becker, and here comes Blake Bergstrom. Barman now with it, goes cross court to Siner. Siner gets it on the left side to Barman, behind his back, lost the handle on it. And that's a turnover against Ray, and here comes River Queerquill off the glass right side. Good. The lead's 5 for the Jays, 60-55. Here's Sinar. He's got numbers, but they slow it up. Sinar, good ball handler. Kick out to Becker. Becker into the paint, and Becker gets bumped. No call. Ball out to Brody Sinar, and Sinar buries it. Three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. Down low, here is Old Rock missing the alley-oop. Perizic with the rebound. They go cross court to Becker, now over to Barman, left alone from three, no good. Long rebound comes out to the Braves, and here comes a foul called against number 20, Blake Bergstrom. You know, after picking up 2 quick ones, that's only his 3rd foul here tonight, so he's played pretty carefully as Grady Perizic will check out again. As Austin Swanchera, the 6'5" senior, the only senior on the team this year for the Ray Jays, comes back in for head coach Michael Bergstrom. Old Rock, the southpaw, going for 3 as Becker pulls down the rebound. And here come the Jays again. They get the ball into the front court in a hurry. Blake goes for 3. It's off the back iron, no good. And now here's the ball picked up by the Braves as Polanco goes in, puts it up for 2. And like that, just happening, it'll be a full timeout called by head coach Josh Johnson of the Braves. 2:18 to go. Tell your friends and family to tune in to GameDay Media ND for the final 2 minutes of this great District 7 basketball game here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Frames by Ryan James, located in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Frames by Ryan James.
And as we come back here to our out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, this segment again brought to you by MC Property and Maintenance, your family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based out of Stanley. We do it all, from managing rental properties for investors, handyman work for homeowners, remodels, lawn care, and even snow removal. We don't have any snow. Can't do any snow removal, Max. Get a hold of Max Murphy at 701-641-2772. That's MC Property and Maintenance, located in Stanley, North Dakota. I'm sure out of that timeout, we were talking off air, they probably want to take the air out of the ball a little bit. Oh, there's a turnover. Here comes River. Missed the shot. Follow up by Paul, no good. Polanco still with it. And then they throw it away. Here comes the Jays again. Chance to run some more time off the clock. They're up by 6, 63-57. And a timeout called by Michael Bergstrom. As we keep it right here, we want to thank Brevera Bank, DA Land LLC, The Porch, Surge Aesthetic, Technic Solutions LLC, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, 701 Cornhole Company, located in Mandan, North Dakota, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Prairie Motors of Stanley, Kyle Hansen, your thriving financial agents in Stanley, Flag Family Media, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, and the Tioga Pirates Athletic Booster Club. And 63-57, your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, as the Ray Jays, Michael Bergstrom, head coach, giving his final instructions to the Ray Jays. They're up by 6. Josh Johnson doing the same for the Braves. 63-57. Jeremy, what's going to happen here in the last minute 33?
Well, the first thing, we got to get the ball in bounds, Randy. Then we got to be patient with it. We got to take care of the basketball. We got 24 seconds left. No bad shots. We got to work for a great shot.
You want the ball in the hands of Blake Bergstrom?
Yeah, he'd be a good one.
There's getting some time off the clock as they get the ball over to Ty Barman. Now Perizic goes out on top to Jace Becker, and now there's going to be a foul called against number 11, I believe. River Quirquill, his third. They're going to have to foul as they wasted a few seconds there getting some ball fouls, but they try to go inside to Becker, and there's going to be another foul as River Quirquill just picked up his fourth personal. And that is the fourth foul against River. It's the fourth team foul. So the next foul, they missed him. Here is Barman. Barman gets it back. They go to Brody Sinar. And now there's a foul. That sends Brody Sinar to the free throw line for the double bonus. That foul's called against Colton Davison, his first personal. And with 1:11 to go, a chance to make it a 3-possession game for the Ray Jays.
Yeah, these are big, Randy. It'd be nice to see Brody get one of these in. Parshall still has time, a minute 11.
Yeah, there's still 1:11 to go here. Sinar toes the stripe, and now it is a 3-possession game. That's a big free throw.
Huge.
7-point lead for the Jays as Grady Perizic will check out. Austin Swanchera checks back in for head coach Michael Bergstrom. And from the Souris Valley Dental Group free throw line, Sinar got ice in his vein. Now here's a ball. Almost thrown away as Sinar gets his slides into his teammates. Good hustle. Almost a turnover for the Braves. Foot with the three-pointer. Good, the southpaw. Things not over. There's going to be a foul against Jace Foot. That'll be his first personal foul with 53.5 seconds to go. It'll be Jace Becker. You'll want to stick around with our DNL Paraffin postgame show following the contest here tonight, as we'll go down and interview our winning head coach as Becker misses the front end of the double bonus. We're going to name our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game as well. A number of players that could have that honor, but Becker puts down the second of 2 free throws. He's got 24 now. Back to a 2-possession game. Foot, the hand in his face, gives it up to Polanco. He's off as Barman pulls down the rebound, gets it over to Becker, now over to Sinar, and just like that, there's going to be a foul that's going to be called against Zachary Polanco, his third personal foul. And again, another big situation for Brody Sinar with the double bonus now. Can make it a 3-possession game with under 33 seconds to play. Brody toes the stripe, has about a 6-inch away from the free throw line. But it's perfect as he's 3 for 3 here in the fourth quarter. Free throws. Second one by Sinar rattles the rim, no good as the clock starts. Polanco in the front court. Got away with almost a travel there. And there's a three-pointer by Foot again from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. And so let's talk a little bit basketball with 23 seconds to go. The Braves aren't going to go away easy as they put down another three-pointer from the Tioga Ace Hardware three-point line. It's a 4-point lead, Jeremy, 67-63. What is head coach Michael Bergstrom telling his players?
Well, I think we've got to do the same thing. First, take care of the first order of business. Get the ball in bounds. Do not turn it over. We got timeouts left. Make sure the kids know that.
Yeah.
Get the ball in. They're going to fall. We got to get down here and make the shots. offensively, or defensively for the Ray Jays, I'd come down and try to get somebody on foot. He's hit 2 3-pointers in the last few minutes. He's hot. They got the weapons to score. This is going to be a good one.
Well, the Ray Jays have only got 3 fouls, so they can give one, and run some time off the clock and maybe soak that down a little bit. And 23 seconds to go as the Ray Jays, like you say, Jeremy, got to get the ball inbound first. As they're going to go out to Blake Bergstrom. That's who you want handling the basketball. As a foul call against Zachary Polanco. That's his fifth personal foul. His night is over. And he leaves the game with a total of 10 points. Blake puts down the first of 2 free throws. His 9th point of the game. None bigger than these last 2 attempts, and that one's he missed. As again, here is Jace Foote giving it up to Vasoski inside to Powell. He's dribbling the ball down and then throws it away. And now here's going to be another foul with under 10 seconds to play. The Ray Jays are going to go to the free throw line again, and if things hold out the way it is right now, the Ray Jays will have avenged a 1-point loss to the Parshall North Shore Braves back on December 19th, 58-57. Brody Siner for the double bonus, and the first one's off the mark, no good.
3 for 5 in the 4th quarter.
He's got one more throw. Can make it a 6-point lead. Next one up is good. So Siner with some big free throws here in the 4th quarter. River pulls the trigger. It's off the mark, no good. And the buzzer sounds. Your final score. A nice win by the Ray Jays, 69-63 over the Parshall North Shore Braves. What a good game, Jeremy. And we're going to go down to the floor, see if we can catch up with our head coach, Michael Bergstrom, along with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. It's got to go to Jace Becker. He ended the game with 24 points to lead the Jays to the win tonight. Back after this timeout.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, Be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
And as we come back to our DNL Paraffin post-game show, big victory here from Kurt Hodden Field Court for the Ray Jays tonight, 69-63. The win by the Ray Jays, avenging a loss back in December as they lost by 1 to the Parshall at their home court. And great.
Yeah, thanks. Kids play extremely hard. Like I said last time, we're going the right direction, and they believe in what we're doing, and they're executing, and we're playing well. So I'm happy.
Yeah, and you had a 8-point lead, I think, at the end of the first half of play, and the Parshall Rays come out and hit a couple big three-pointers, got themselves right back in the game, and actually went ahead 44-42 at one point during the game in the second half. But your kids didn't give up, and they just kept playing and hit some big shots, created some turnovers, and you were able to come and escape away with a big win tonight here at District 7.
Yeah, we've been talking about getting 1% better every day. I know it's a big cliche, but we are. Early in the season, these are the type of games that we couldn't quite hold on to, and we found a way. We got a bunch of kids that really believe in what we're doing, and they're executing very well.
Well, congratulations, Michael, from GameDay Media. A good win by the Ray Jays tonight. We're going to bring in our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Jace Becker, again, come up here a little bit more. Big win tonight for you, Jace, and your teammates tonight. You got behind in the second half, but you just kept playing basketball, and good things happen when you play hard.
Yeah, we just went into the second half and just kept fighting.
And so we had you for 24 points, but you were just on fire in that first half, and then you hit some big points in the second half from the three-point line. And your teammates, a supporting cast with Blake at the free throw line and Brody Signer at the free throw line, kind of sealing the deal at the free throw line tonight. Just a huge win and a huge team win tonight for the Ray Jays.
Yeah, it was just a great team effort. I was feeling it at the start, and we just kept playing.
Well, one thing about it, we had your dad on the color commentating tonight, and I told him that you'd run circles around him. You'd run about 3 circles around him by the time he was able to run around him. It was fun having your dad on the headset. But what's up next for the Ray Jays? Do you know?
I taught him everything he knows, Randy.
Keep winning.
Well, Jeremy's just telling me he said he taught you everything you know. So
I wouldn't listen to him.
Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Wave to everybody, Jeremy. Jace Becker, the 8th grader for the Ray Jays, 2-time Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game here from Ray, North Dakota. We'll step aside. We'll finish up with our DNL Paraffin post-game show as we come back after this timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Since 1961,
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day. And as we come back here to GameDay Media from Kurt Hodden Field Court, again, my name is Randy Peterson. We had a great game here this evening in our second game of our doubleheader broadcast tonight. It was the Ray Jays with a 69-63 win over the Parshall North Shore Braves to avenge a 58-57 loss back on December 19th, a game played down in Parshall. So a great victory coming from behind, or avenging the loss earlier in December with a 6-point win here tonight against the Braves. As we look at the scorebook, the Ray Jays, according to my unofficial books, were 25 out of 54 from the field, shot 66% from the free throw line, going 10 out of 15. They had 9 3-pointers tonight, and they had 18 turnovers according to my books. And for the Braves, they were 25 out of 62 from the field, 7 out of 12 from the free throw line. They had 5 3-pointers in the game here tonight for the Braves, and they had 14 turnovers on the game. As we look at the individual scoring, leading all scorers tonight was our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. That is Jace Becker with his 24 points tonight. He had 4 3-pointers for half of his 24 points tonight. 12 points, let's check that again. 24 points for Jace Becker, 20 points for Ty Barman on another big game for the 7th grader for Ray. 13 points for Brody Seiner with going 4 out of 5 in the fourth quarter from the Souris Valley Dental Group charity stripe. 9 points contributed by Blake Bergstrom. 2 points for Austin Swanchera, and 1 point for Grady Perizic, for a total of 69 points here tonight as a team effort. And we look at the Parshall book. They had some pretty balanced scoring. 16 points for River Queerquill to lead the Braves in scoring. 15 points for Joaquin Powell. 10 points for Zachary Polanco. 7 points each for Jace Foote and Colton Davison. And 4 points each for Dwight Oldrock and Jet Visosky, for a total of 63 points tonight. So that brings us to a little bit of commentary about the game. Jeremy, I want to thank you for coming on board and helping us with the game tonight, but your final thoughts tonight as this victory for the Ray Jays over the Braves.
You know, it seems to be a real competitive matchup. Ray goes to Parshall, loses by 1. Parshall comes to Ray, gets 1 by 6. I think they led at the end of every quarter, but Parshall was right there. Cut the lead down. Ray would pull.
Yep.
They could never just quite close the deal. So if these teams play 10 times, is it 5 and 5?
Probably would be. Yep. Yeah, it was a fun game to broadcast and be a part of. I want to thank you again for coming alongside of us this evening for Game 2 of our doubleheader. As we recap what happened here tonight, in our first game of our doubleheader coverage, the Ray Jays losing to the Parshall Braves in the girls basketball District 7 game by a score of 41-39. And in the boys game, a District 7 win for the Ray Jays, 69-63 over the Parshall North Shore Braves. That'll do it from Ray. Tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, we get a night off tomorrow, but on Thursday night we travel to Tioga as the Alexander Comets, receiving votes in the latest media poll, will travel into Tioga to take on the Pirates in another District 7 matchup on Thursday night. Then we'll finish the week on Saturday with doubleheader coverage. It'll be the girls and boys, Tioga versus TGU, from Pirate Court in Tioga, North Dakota. On behalf of my broadcast team tonight, David Peterson, Owen Miller, and James Meyer, my color commentator tonight, Jeremy Becker. My name is Randy Peterson, and we'll see you on Thursday night. Once again, your final score from Kurt Hodden Field Court in Ray. It's the Ray Jays 69, the Parshall Parshall North Shore Braves 63. Good night, everybody. Until Thursday night, have a good day.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Surge Aesthetics, The Porch, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Tech Next Solutions, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivin' Kyle Hansen Financial Advisor, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, TNT Measurements Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance LLC, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Bethel Baptist Church of Powers Lake, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, RTC Networks, the City of Ray, United Quality Cooperative, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Flag Family Media.